work. So it bring me back into a spiritual place where that's why I'll turn on the life again and feel better. Because I say I can reason with people where sometimes can't reason amongst themselves. Because Vince said a while ago, I curse you, I don't care what I have. But in a reach cussing.
Well, BG, remember when Vincent come up here, you know, he say undecisive, you know. Now that him say.
But my cuss mad one now.
So when me touch dirty PNP, he ma answer me. Vincent,
see that? See that? No, Lord God, no, you're God, listen to that.
Yeah. you, Ashrag, Sydney,
nobody
you, Richards,
gonna watch
go suck Mark one them cheesy cocky. Me gone now.
God, you can't with it. You can't. Hey, you know how the man in my ball for that man here, to forward from later, and that man here come on, to come trace. You know how much people ball for that man here for come on that platform here. I'm just want to hear myself. And the man go tell me, hey, with the entertain enough. Yes, who that? Who that? Right, go on, King.
Yeah. One thing I want to touch on the live.
Yes, King.
That the hotel thing. I mean, hear them talk about.
Hotel.
I mean, I try to say, the hotel thing, you know, what them I try to talk about. I not see a reason why them I blame the government for that. Because guess what? You see how the hotel thing, the hotel things go? Is that you're not working at the hotel. You're working off a minimum wage, right?
Right.
Minimum wage you're working off.
May I learn that now? You just tell me.
Right. You work off a minimum wage when you're working at the hotel.
Man.
The only way you can make a money if guests in at the house. Get it. Right? Oh. Because when guests in at the house, for instance, if it's 300 guests in the house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the tip what them get from the guests, it's working between, if you have 400 staff at work, it's split between the 400 staff.
But you say you can't get tip on them place.
Yeah, man, you get tip, man. You get something like gratuity.
Okay.
Right?
Gratuity.
And the gratuity split right through for every staff. So for instance, if the gratuity is $2,000 and your minimum wage is $15,000, you don't get $17,000.
Man has a respect, okay.
Right? That's how hotel run. So when you hear some enough people, you hear the staff them must strike and all of that. It's not, and the government have nothing to do with it. It's between the human resources,
right,
and the management team. Because when the money, for instance, when house full, they make a lot of money.
Yeah,
don't give the staff them the money what they're supposed to get.
I think that people call our government because it's a couple thousand people, couple hundred people resign. So when you have numbers like that, them look for government help. I don't think they really are trying to blame government.
That's what I'm saying. You can't blame the government. You have to blame like the human resources.
I don't think they're blaming the government. I think they just use that thing. They don't say anything where go on them for call whoever in charge name. I don't think they really blame them. It's just a natural thing for cost. You don't have nobody else for cost. Anything where go on, if I run out of gas, I gotta tell Andrew about the rotted too. That may I try.
Yeah, but and it's not everything we have to blame the government on.
Yeah, that's simple thing.
You have to try help yourself.
True.
And do what we have to do. You understand? Because a lot of strike in PNP time, we got a lot of strike in a PNP time.
Yeah, but a man said the government need to protect the people, and that makes sense now that him say it that way there.
Yeah, he can protect the people, but it's the only one way they can pick up. Remember, them can't tell the hotel management team say, yeah, raise the staff them pay to XYZ. Because remember, you see the hotel, the chef work on wages. Him get, for instance, if him get 300,000 to run the kitchen for 1 month.
Yeah.
He have to make sure that 300,000 run the kitchen for 1 month.
Bonus.
You understand me? So if him can work down the 300,000 to 200,000, that's where he make free money.
Like, all right. Me ready.
You understand me?
Yeah.
All right, but the next one, me see here now. Me hear a man a talk about say, not remember when who, but me hear him a talk about highway from Negril come up to Mobile. That highway was structured by P.J. Patterson, right? And when it was structured by P.J. Patterson, right, him get that money through by those cars where usual come where nobody didn't want that. And when the skettle them usual come in.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
That's how we get the money for structure the highway from Negril come up. But at the same time, the person them if you do the highway the right way, him get rid of them. You understand me?
What's
Then
that?
him get some cheaper workers and structure the highway. And when he structure the highway, in couple months time the highway start mash up. Because he stop it on the way.
PJ attack?
Yeah.
Go attack, yeah.
Right? That's how so right now you don't have a good road. From Negril to go to Mobile, you don't have a good road. Because the road are mash up, and even if you're going all into Lucy Town, there is no road.
Some here.
You understand me?
Some here, but I got to let go somebody else now.
Go on do your thing. Go on do your thing.
Mute the mic. Super rich. Go on.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Big up.
Is that most Jamaican, I don't know if it's because of our education system or what, but we can't hold a decent conversation. As soon as somebody's saying something that we don't agree with.
Stop saying most.
Man, I'm most. It's not a few. The honest truth is most. As soon as somebody says something that we don't like, we think we have to take them under them people or under whoever and whatever.
Yeah, where that come from? Is that new thing? No,
no, it's not new, you know. Based on my little experience or road, you know. It's not new. It's a long time entrenched thing in our culture, but we tend to get more aggressive nowadays more than anything.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's me. But anyway, my little point I want to make in this, I work with the government, and I started working in 2003. And when I just started, even though I was working in a government system, I was getting minimum wage. Minimum in government system, government was paying minimum wage at the time. Today, where it is now, people from the private sector is trying to move into the government system because what? Of the standard of the salary.
Some here.
I heard somebody one of your commentator was speaking about hospital not having AC and whatever. Let me say something. That is not the duty of the government, or as we would say, the politicians them. That duty is responsible for the operation manager of the institution. That person is supposed to ensure that when the AC is down, it is sorted out. There is a budget set aside by the region authority for persons to do their job in the department. I'm working now in the health system for over 20 years, and this is the best time in Jamaica history in terms of financing being available for people, for sectors to get work done.
If the AC is stored there, since I kind of have an idea about it. So whoever in charge, what's the reason why they never fix it in time for this man to do what do?
The honest truth is that, you know, lot of the persons them in the system, they are very delinquent, and the honest truth is that some of them you can't get rid of them based on how the system is set up. No,
why?
Yes, in government system, one of the things with most government workers, they easily get lackadaisical because they have it in their head say here, they will a safe job.
Question for you: why they never fire this man that embarrassed the whole of Jamaica? Let me ask you, so did he get fired? Did he get reprimanded or something?
He gets reprimanded, but it is not easy to dismiss them. It is the hardest thing. So sometimes it take all 2 years just to try to dismiss them, you know.
Why?
It have to go through court and arbitration, and them have to get too much letters and then something there.
So it'll be so easy to get fired. How we get fired so easy?
That is the beauty, one of the thing about the private sector. But because there is a part of the system that no one wants to adjust, and it is the productivity of Jamaican labor force in Jamaica, and it is part this is my belief. The biggest problem in that is the unions. Them the unions will push the government right around the world because most of the unions are politically aligned.
Super Rich, hold on for a second. Somebody said, then you may hear say, what was the argument about the people that don't want to give them no things? And the government not pay the people. It's government or the man in charge, not pay the people for the goods. That's why the things never reach. Something goes up. But they hear the argument too, Say them not
Let me
pay
say something.
time. Yeah.
Some of the time, there's that thing called a procurement order, where some of the time persons forget them stuff, forget them pay the money after them deliver goods. That may take a very long time because it have to go through approval and then something. Even when time
No, hear about that. No, hear about that. What money for give them thing? What you not hear about that?
No money. Yes, you will get the money. You will get the money.
You want the money now so we can buy back more things. What do you mean long time? Your government, you have the money.
No, man. Let me tell you something that many of us don't seem to get. You see, when government institution make an order, in the private sector, you may buy something. Say you may buy that thing and it costs you $10. When government buy it, it costs $12 or $13 because of the length of the time. And the person have to put all of that in a hit.
I make a more manners. Work.
The AC is the operation manager. Those are the persons who right now in my institution, they're doing work left, right, and center because the budget, they have a decent budget I work with.
Somebody says not the hospital role to provide the infrastructure equipment.
No, man, AC is the operation. Like, there's certain little stuff that keep the institution run. Those are controlled by operation manager.
Big up. Okay.
And I guess I tell you in the institution. That if you go to you have operation manager, you have money, you have different levels of management, and are them responsible for the functioning of the institution.
Manners.
The only thing the government responsible for do in those situations is to ensure that the funding is available. Final oversight,
All right, yeah. Hold on a little Super Rich. We got gear up there, so we got to a roll. It's so far, it's so rich. We got Dean next, and then after one person, then you. Yeah, I'm so linking back Super Rich. Dean.
Blessings,
Big up. Long time there, Naja.
I want to live right, man. I want to feel you. I like to have a check it,
You see, man, I say a long time I see you,
Yeah,
but
man,
the back pull up.
No, man, good, man. Guess what, now?
Yeah.
I enjoy the local conversation.
Yeah, listen what I go on.
Yeah, so it's sometimes you can't just listen and tune in and
Big up.
You see me? We don't like when the man get it too personal and tell you about the mother still.
Why them love that thing? The man them love Tracy, I can't stay up to that day, I can't figure it out.
You know, you see the first time I come for your life, me dip on live and me dip on the same live with the man that tell you about your mother this morning as well. Me only did good till one day I go up on the live and there was a conversation about one lady stepping on one patrol and she break her foot.
Yeah.
This is the government, so I said to them, say, okay, no problem, this is the government, but here one. But me I said to them, say, in order for that lady get some compensation, she should have stayed at the wall, call the police, make the police have a report. No, she not really, I know a big one,
That makes sense all time. Go on.
Call the police, make the police get a report, they go on a doctor. So that's what now. You have a report stating that there was an incident and this is what happened at that time.
Manners.
Understand me? But guess what? I mean, I don't know if I do explain it wrong. Because here, I'm so cute. I'm saying to myself, yeah, but that's to myself, say, you're going. You know, so I'm not going to allow you for this.
I'm a piece so special. A regular thing.
A regular, I feel regular thing, that man. I'm just going to up and just say, from that, even when if you realize, when he come on the live, after a couple of times, I sit up on the live, I'm not really conversation with him. Because if it reach a level of fear to me about my mother, then me not have no conversation.
The man say no one dirty boy like me in the box and black me. I say, man, black man, I never know say people black. I never know about black nobody.
The men still. But guess what? They see a lot of the things, even though Westmoreland, right?
Yeah.
Down Westmoreland. When I think when the PNP they now come telling them, down Westmoreland is one of the most loyalist places to the People's National Party.
West, yeah.
Yes, Westmoreland. And that is a fact. No one can deny that. Right?
Yeah.
PNP govern the municipality and they govern the seat. It's just now, since last 2020, Labour writing that seat, the 3 seat them down there. But for over 40 or 50 years, it's PNP. And through the 18 years of the PNP, where them run consecutive 18 years, they should have dealt with the Westmoreland people far more better. That means that when they come now, you should know if, and I wonder if the people have water and all these things, because guess what? They are loyal to you.
But so how them did it for 40 years and you complain about them? The people must love them, Jack.
So that me I said to you, say, guess what? No, me don't got to tell you, they love them. But guess what? PNP have a mentality where me believe, this is my belief. I believe you have to have social program, but you can't make people be lazy. That is what affect America now. America have this whole heap of social programs.
Welfare.
I guess one of you see people them want to do the hardworking people, they must pay the tax for the people them who don't want to do nothing at all.
Yeah,
That is one of the reasons why this election got away there, because a lot of people are saying, listen, you don't fear for me to work every day and I can't get healthcare because you have to pay a fee. While you now work $1, while you get healthcare free.
Makes
So
sense.
guess what? So in other words, what I say now, Jamaican people, the PNP have a mentality of giving out. But now tell you how they're going to fund it. And then guess what? The country itself are going in a hole again. And that is the problem with me have with that. Me not say you have to do social program, but you can't go do too deep in a social program. You can't make people get lazy. People can't, and that's how they create lazy people who don't want to work. Or when people don't want to work, we think it's less productive. Less production. The road where you want to fix, it's not going to fix. The hospital where you want, it's not going to build. All of these things, it takes cash to care. So people are forgetting the spirit of working. If you want to grow, willing to pay more. Every single thing you get in America, you get about 4 or 5 times or tax. The food you buy, tax 2 times. Your paycheck get tax. Every single thing get tax out of your money.
Yeah.
And the tax that they take is not a little bit of something. Property tax, everything. These things.
What's up, my boy? On this? Hold on. Oh, the man a draw.
Yo, what if I give a little while going on?
Wow.
Yo.
I'll spare to that.
Just mute him, man. Just mute him.
We lock him off, man. We lock him off.
Yeah, as I say, me a full joy the conversation. Because me dey look project and go out look pipe work and they listen to me.
Big up. Big up.
I say all of the man, you reach out to everybody, big up on yourself.
You Richard's gone. You know, him said to me a while ago that him sent 2 texts and said I appear JLP, me I support. You Richard said that to me. When me and him sit on a load on that thing and chat. That's why I said that politics is not the nicest I think.
Yeah. Sometimes we get in our own characters.
The man there, every time somebody a chat, he want to chat to the people business. Somebody just let him go a little. What me for do?
No, but me depend life, and you come upon me and jump in and you cut me off. I mean, just know so I say, guess what? I just how you feel like you do your thing, so you go and me have to just respect the way you deal the thing. You understand? I mean, me not take it as nothing, because guess what? Me know
that's true.
Jump back. Look me if I know, me know so me say that way, I'm going back on the thing. You see me? So I just say the thing, but guess what?
Yeah. Big up, man. Big up.
The Congress them for know, say, listen me, no, man.
Yeah.
The right government is Anjoli's government. The third term.
Lord
You
God.
understand me?
Yeah, later, yeah.
All right. Listen to the go on.
Let me make my talk to everybody out there.
What?
Me don't know who is
Hold on,
certain people, me know now.
VJ.
Me know. Yeah, who that know?
VJ, what me I saying? You see, we as a people.
For us. You can't talk before Gary. Gary above you, sorry.
All right.
Gary, go on, say that.
VG. Me I say no VG is that.
That's it.
Both PNP and Labour Rights, we are 2 loyalists.
We know that now. We know that.
And no, I know me no hear no man, no make no man just say, boy, we are PNP and we are Labour Rights. Say, yo, we are dealing with the country, Jamaica itself. We are dealing with what affect we as Jamaican.
True.
No matter which party in power.
True.
Me as a PNP can tell you that. Sometimes I hear some man come and talk nonsense and re. Even Mario said, housing trust was a mortgage bank. Mortgage bank still exists up to today.
Oh? Same way?
Yeah, it still exists up to today. The mortgage bank still. So, but, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not ready to beat them past some topic yet. But Right now, Jamaican economic is in shambles. Clark trying best for doing best.
Yeah.
Okay. But right now, if the thing is stabilized, I gonna take JLP alone, take both opposition and ruling party to stabilize this ship here. Because it's a sinking ship. Because if me win tomorrow morning in VG,
Yeah.
I said back to me, I go face, you know. Whatever affect the country,
True.
and me have to go deal with it. Said, and I said, come under backlash, criticism, and everything.
True.
So we have to put the people and the country first before we are talking about JLP and PNP. And we, the people, are the government in VG. And we elect who we want to run this.
Yeah, but Gary, it look like say you can buy the majority of the people now, so it's not about who care again. And yes, I have $5 grand for your vote and them money there, you know.
No, but you see, VG, all in a $5 grand, we say all who sell them vote.
Yeah.
And them said when I come back, come ball to you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but them are the problem. And
but you can't, VG, there's no way you're going to change that, you know.
You can't change what politics is. The man them will save up their money, or if they take some money, them can buy back a 4 year. No matter what side.
But VG, but if you notice the trend now, you know, man I switch, you know, man I take your money and I vote for you, you know.
Some man are wise up. All right, big up then. Sorry, yeah, true, me here.
Man I take your money and I vote for you.
True.
At the end of the day, VG, it still don't make no sense because after you put me in power, me take your money and me put you in power. Right? What going to happen to me after that? The $5,000 done, you know.
Yeah.
You would have come back and give me another 5,000, you know. And one time after that, you know, VG. And that is why the youth them are wise up now.
It take them long though.
Yeah, but you see, one cocoa full basket, VG.
Manners. What is the government doing for?
And we have to understand that a lot of we, both JLP, PNP, we are too much of a diehard fans.
Manners for no reason there. But Gary, somebody asked, what is the government doing for the poor? What can government do for the poor?
All right, there's a lot of things the government can do for the poor. You know? Social program. But first of all, the government have to make a mandate to the administration that you see that 2 year we're going to ban rebellion. This is where we're going to offer to the Jamaican people.
Yeah.
So you say after that 2 year, this is where we're going to reap. So anyway, the money have to come from. Because they say they have a program, smart program. They say they put $45 billion now for rehabilitation road.
The road, yeah. So right here.
That is joke for the amount of road. That is joke to the amount of road in Jamaica we want to rehabilitate.
The 40 billion light.
The 40 billion is joke.
Bumbo.
You see, people don't talk about figures, you know. 40 billion sound like enough money.
Yeah.
So you have an individual alone, it is enough money.
You know, say like a piece of road can cost you $1 million.
What kind of $1 million?
Baba give like a piece of road. That's true, you know.
100 meter piece of road.
Yeah.
I need a $17 million.
Yes, sir.
100 meter piece of road. 100 meter piece of road.
Yeah.
I need a $17 million. To do a proper surf. To do a proper surface in the road. For 100 meter. What it entails.
Yeah, one of them go like enough till a while ago.
No, it's not enough because that's on.
True.
Is joke. The amount of road in Jamaica for rehabilitate. And then don't do properly. You're going to find like $40 billion again. Want to take the opposition and everybody, every single Jamaican.
Big up for the talk, Gary. Big up. Go hold off, but big talk. Me ready.
You know, VG, I am coming with the same thing. You know. People saying the free zone were slavery work.
Yeah.
Yet China did that slavery work. And right now, the US owe them trillions of dollars. Why is it that we want to work on 1 year and then the next year we want money for buy Benz and Lexus and Beamer for go pal off a dance and drink, all kind of thing?
Big time.
And one thing we need to ask ourselves, we want those work. Are we qualified for them? Can our country's economy manage to pay those wages? That is one thing I don't hear nobody talk. And all I'm talking about PNP and JLP and PNP and JLP and PNP and JLP. And one thing more I want to say to the one of them. There are many programs that the JLP start that the PNP follow through. And there are many programs that the PNP start that the JNP follow through. Why are we going to say how we did start that and we did do this? Make the man do it because he could have chop it off and dash it away.
Thank you.
And that's the reason why them all of set of people, them in my age group, some of them need to come off of God earth. Really and truly need to leave earth. Because guess what? They don't bring them back to the politics war and them thing and that all hear them push all day today. We're not into that. Because look here, simple VG. The highway program that you everybody talking about. The PJ start and this start and that do and that do and that do. Artists have input in it. And none of them, Andrew and Mark Walling can't tell me that is right. Because they on every government website. You depend on the World Bank website.
Two of them have to agree.
I'm looking at it right now. In April 1965, the World Bank made a loan for $5.5 million US dollar loan towards the Jamaican government. You understand me? I say? That is what. And then they come back again and they renegotiated for 22.8 million US dollar. That is Spanish Town Road. From Spanish Town to Manig and from Manig to Ochi. You understand me? I say?
Yeah.
And then we come out talk with we mouth full of a bag of foolishness about a bag of politics. Why can't we look and say Jamaica is here right now and this is where we want to get any party I get with this one and then we have vote.
Because you have a few Jamaicans now, you have PNP, you have JLP. You know, Jamaica, you have a few people say I'm a Jamaican. No, I'm going to proudly say I'm a Labourite or I'm a socialist. You know, that's one of the reasons. That's what I say. Bubbles. How Bubbles a call man lie? How am I lie about? Can't manage them lie, but they lie. Let me say.
No, VG, tell him to send him thing to you. I'm send the document to you. I have the document. I'm not talk like everybody else. I have the document in front of me. And it come off of the World Bank website.
So it's somewhere you can inbox to me then.
Remember tell you this, VG. Yeah. A lot of us don't understand. Oh, then the statistics you can send it to them. That is 1965, April 1965. The highway thing was negotiated, and it in the NROC when in there thing to
NROC.
It's a 1966 in law 1966. It's in NROC. So me can send the NROC link for the NROC document and the link for the document from 1965. So whosoever wanted can get you. Shut up a lot of them because they don't study everything up on the government website. Them. No politician can deny that. And right now, if you ask them how many primary school have in Jamaica, how much basic school, how much they don't know. If you want them, just tell me, I'm going to send them to you.
No, man, send them.
Whosoever want to read them, and then say to me, the brother is a liar.
No, man, send it to me. Send it to me.
All right, sir. I'll send
it to you. Big up. Enough manners, enough respect. Church, what's the name? Big up Horus, enough manners. Church.
You know, and a lot of that goes on these lives.
The problem is getting the right information. Everybody gets information from somebody else. Enough people don't make it up, you know. They see.
And the Prime Minister made it clear all the roads are not going to be done because they don't have the resources to do all the roads.
All right, well, no problem. I just never hear it that way. I just think so that
No,
way.
no, he didn't say. I mean, eventually they want to do that, but
What you
for
say?
this,
What
for
you
this,
worked out a while ago was how much feet? How much meter they say? I work it out.
1 meter is 3.2.
VJ, Churchill, beg a second there. VJ, me only
yes.
just want to want something. Me no disrespect you, no, people. Me say, you throw me out, me never come to your platform and disrespect a
It's a
platform.
shot.
Me never,
It's a
you know
research.
what? Me never kiss my teeth by a platform. Even a
It's
VJ,
a-
man, me I left now, man. Come here, left their Wi-Fi red. Me never kiss my teeth. Me never say F this done. Me on go try debunk some man. You throw me out for about an hour and a half.
Richards.
Oh, you know, Mr.
Me
VJ, man.
tired that
Me
you
I
are
left
coming,
and-
people are talking, you keep on coming.
No,
and
I'm
say, I
going
don't
now,
come
I'm
in
going
and
now,
people
man. I
argument,
come
yeah.
back, man. Now, man, but VJ, me I tell you, but me come back and me see two people because of
100 people in the box, so me let
because
you
a lot of
encounter.
people have
You know much
mislead the
people in the
platform, you know.
box. Hold on.
You know,
much
you know,
much
people
people in the box.
you know,
You know much
VJ,
people
all
in
the
the
money that's all
box.
I got to say
No,
that
so now listen. You already
me
finished.
listen, VJ.
You know
All right,
much
sorry,
people
but
in the, you know much
to me,
people
I
in the
go,
box.
I'm tell what I'm saying. All the while I get person talk about the Iowa this was negotiating in 1965. 1965, the China will give you Iowa never did it at the United Nations.
He must send the paper, we
Hello,
can't argue with him.
me just
No,
said it
no,
on the
but I
chat.
like my tell man. Like my tell
Hello,
them.
I
So that's
just
why
sent it
better
in the
them
chat
you know
from the
man.
World Bank. Look
And
on
that's
it.
why better than
Since me
put
a
my
liar,
back
look on
because
that.
I know say I be a lie that you look at the money liberty. They don't want me in my back.
I
They
don't
don't
know
want
the
me
name
in
right
VJ,
now, too. We're
VJ,
talking, you know.
I just sent it in the chat. If me a liar,
Not no
and the
go for
World Bank
daddy.
a liar.
Not no go so Edward Siago in the
They
60s
say
negotiate
if
for
me a
highway.
liar,
Listen
and
to
the
me man.
World Bank a liar,
Oi,
and
oi,
PNP and JLP
oi.
a liar.
The bypass the negotiate no highway bypass. Stop tell lie daddy.
So we
Go
get,
highway.
you. See what
Looking
I
at the
balance.
NROC
Hey, now
deal,
go now,
looking at the
VJ. VJ, now
NROC,
go.
looking at
I
the
left
Jamaican Highway
now go now.
2000 case study.
Yo, I'll be a
I
garbage in the
send that to
platform. The man
VG.
a lot
Look
about
on
energy
it.
will be 1976. Start 19.
Your government published that.
I'll be a garbage in labor there for the platform talk. Then no want me pan this
With
guy. What them
facts, with
know say.
documents.
Then can't chat garbage when me the pan it. All of them petal
Well
them
on.
know I'm put in the box. And petal know
With
say. I'll be
documents
a
backed
garbage them a
by
chat.
the World Bank.
That's why petal not put me in the box. No labor can't
Hello,
talk to me because them not know
VG,
facts.
Bill the killer,
VG.
man. Bill the
Yeah, me I
killer.
left off
Me
VG.
I give documents,
Me
you know.
I left off
Or you can
VG.
go up on a
Big up.
website and find it. If me
Yeah,
attack
hold up.
foolishness,
Hold up.
go
Don't
on the
worry, you have to
government
argue.
website.
You
You
just
see.
send information and do what. This is what we are trying to find, you know. When
Yeah,
you send
man. But
information
VG, see there in the chat, I send it in the chat.
in the chat,
Right on the arm, yeah. I send like to your inbox, I send it to the chat. Right
I
on
mean,
the arm
people are
with
going to see it.
Samuel.
Don't
We
worry
said
about
how
me.
much miles.
People are going to see it. Don't worry about me then. If you send it in the
I
chat.
send it in the chat. So if a
Very
foolish
much.
me attack,
Don't worry
read the
about it.
document, look on the source where it
Very
come from,
much.
and tell me some a foolish me chat.
All right. Go on
What
finish.
matter? What
Finish so we
matter?
can
A
free up.
politics matter.
All right.
Church
We
Finish,
talk facts.
finish your reasoning.
Church child. More you must say.
Who?
Church child.
Yeah, let me
Churchill.
actually finish your
Churchill.
Church. Yeah, big up. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know if his numbers are facts about 17 million per 100 meter. That
Right.
seems that not sound right to me. So
We just
um,
work off it as a number, because we don't have other number right now. So,
yeah, but you know, sound 17 million to do 100 meter. You know what?
Brethren, you know what? For like a piece of road, million. That me I tell him a while ago, you know. I say one little piece of road, a couple feet, $1 million, you know. And that me I said to him when he said that to me, you know. To how me know how road go down here, so you know. But go on, continue. So,
Yeah. So anyway, if we somebody, I think he's the one. I'm not sure it's Gary said this economy. I don't know anyone who could say this present economy is in shambles. Where is this person?
yeah,
I mean,
why did you say this place is in shambles? I'm going to just do it so. I'm going to just make us do it fast.
it don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Talk about
No, all the pay rates where civil service are getting, right? All the repairs that are being done, all the money that is spent in infrastructure. And this is a government that I see for the first time, the government is now paying people old people who didn't work in the public sector can now get a pension. People who are unskilled, they can now go and get a skill training for free. Now you can go to university without a guarantor. Remember in the past, poor people couldn't get to go to university because they don't have money, and they couldn't get a suitable guarantor to sign for them to get a loan.
Manners and respect.
Right? So, I mean, regardless of how you feel about a party, you got to admit that those are good things. Right? The thing is, the economy is growing maybe slower than it was a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, because of we have hurricane and, you know, all them kind of things there. But the main thing is, a lot of people, a lot of Jamaicans overseas now are lining up to come to Jamaica. Why? Because Jamaica is more attractive right now. And what it does, more investment is coming to Jamaica. And because more investment is coming, you're going to need more skilled laborers, you're going to need more people to work. That's one of the problems Jamaica have right now, you know, the shortage. That's one of the shortages, right? So I don't know how somebody can say this country is not going in the right direction. The other thing, another young lady, and this is the last point I'm going to make.
Big up.
Another person said that we know that tourism is our greatest money earner right now for this country, right?
Yeah.
And when you're going to recommend that everybody should go and strike and lock down the tourist industry, you know how many people that would affect?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, instead of suggesting that, hey, maybe the government can come in and try for, even though these workers, some of them may not have unions, the government can come in and try to work with both sides to come to some amicable agreement. That would be a better fix. And the government is taking those steps right now, right? We see where the Minister of Tourism is meeting with both the management of hotels and the employees and trying to work out something.
Right.
So, you know, that is a better deal. Rather, why would you want to crash the tourism industry and set back Jamaica? That doesn't make any sense. If you're a PNP or JLP, why would you want that? It boggles the mind to say that people would come up with a suggestion like that.
Yeah, but maybe they're saying unity in numbers. If you had numbers, you can make change. And maybe that if someone else said that was minimum wage was the price, I guess if you accept it, you accept it. But
no, I agree, you know. I agree. I think the workers should get paid more.
Right.
But you shouldn't try to wreck that industry.
A bit of passion was there in the talking. So maybe they just try to say the best way to do it, if everybody stop one time and then 1-1, they can make changes. So don't attack her.
Yeah. But the bottom line is, I'm going to step down now. The bottom line though, the bottom line.
Yeah.
All the things that are going on in Jamaica right now, it is the best period in Jamaica's history.
Manners.
Best period.
No problem.
Bar none since independence. And that me have to say.
Big up. Thanks for the pass through, Churchill. Big up. Enough manners, enough respect.
Yes, EG. Yes, Churchill, I hear you.
Well, Gary, you know, say we are super rich. We go next. We go way down the road and come back up the road.
No, but you can go super rich, man. No problem.
You can go super rich. All right, big up, big up. Super rich. You still there? Are you last? This is where I let you go in a box full up.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Big up.
Anyway, you're still in a mess or something.
Yeah.
See me? I only have been, I came in, I really have, I never know much when Michael around. Never understand nothing when Sia was around.
Man,
and I lean towards the party that I lean to because of what I saw in the 90s.
Man,
the 90s was a very destructive time for Jamaica. I remember the FinSac era, where a lot of businesses went under. So when I look back and see today, where that same person that was responsible for the melting down of Jamaica is running for Prime Minister of Jamaica, I have to say to myself, say, the same thing that he...
Did you say the same person responsible for the melting down? That's what you said?
Yes, he's running to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So when I look into that, I said, can I support that man? Has he changed to the point where I can say, yes, he might go do different now? And in my head, I say, I don't believe so. Secondly, I cannot support a man who wants to be the leader, who rule over me as say my leader, and yet he's claiming that he has no asset in my country. So at the end of the day, he can pick up himself any given time and leave because he said it all time one mouth. He has no asset in Jamaica.
Him don't own nothing, yard.
Nothing. And I want any PNP
What was
on this
that said?
platform to say that I'm telling a lie.
What
He
was the
said he
argument? When
owns
said that? When
nothing
said
in
that?
Jamaica, but he wants to run Jamaica.
What was the argument? What was the argument why him said that? To say that he don't own nothing. What was the argument? I'm not in a space. Finley, I'm not in a space right now. Too free.
That came from him regarding his declaration to the IC.
And he said him don't
own no asset in Jamaica.
Why? What the logics? What going on, sir?
If
Just 1 second. Let me down. I go down and you can bring up Finley. Yeah.
All right.
So if that is the kind of lead, and the man said he makes his money a long time. So if he make his money a long time, where is he putting that money that he have no asset? Me is a poor youth, I may have asset at Jamaica, but you is a billionaire and you have no asset in Jamaica. The other day you take up 20, I was hearing 20 million US. Then further on, me I hear say 36 million US, you take and invest it in a foreign country. You have no asset in Jamaica, and before you take that 20 million or that 36 million and say, yo, you know what, I'm going to do some invest in that country where my plan to run.
Yeah. I can't argue with that one.
I don't, that's not, sometimes, you know, because we're so die-hearted to a party, we can't look at simple reasoning. Yes, the labor rights supporters, yes, some of them over patriotic towards the JLP, yes, but at the end of the day, in a time like this, where this is where the JLP and the PNP is what they are now, how can you support somebody who has no asset, who take so much money, and him, according to him, the country is going in the wrong direction, yet he take all of those 36 million US and go invest in our country, and you have one of the worst constituents in the country? Tell me if that, somebody tell me if that makes sense.
No, super rich. I'm going to stop you in your tracks. Don't say no man constituency. Me live a jungle for years. Ironic, girl.
But you're one of the worst constituencies, and you know if you're fact.
No, man, I lie that, man. No, we're not going to super rich. We're not.
Just in a week, yeah. Please.
No. Super rich. We're not going to argue, you know, but me I tell you, you can't say that, because me can say, Tivoli and them and one of the work, I'm not going to say that. If you don't live in a community and you don't go there, go live and spend time, you won't know if it is the worst or not. Okay? So when at least we can't take with both PNP and JLP. You know?
Could you tell me one of the main structure in Mr. Goal constituency?
Yeah, man, you know, behind Suprad there. 256 units built down here.
From when? From
Mother P take $5 billion from National Housing Trust and build the house, yeah, so. Build it out as Parish Town Road there, so. And build some. Hey, me not go in at them thing there because me I deal with Jamaica super rich. Me I deal with.
Nothing going right. Nothing going right.
Hold on. You are going to do. Me go catch back at order. Gary. Make super rich done. Because super rich got leg when him done. But now everybody start again. So we're going to left and then go down again. Super rich. Finish land, them say. Just land on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So when me look at all of them, the things there, me can't support this man. And at the end, me have one next thing, you know, it is this thing what me I go say, it may not right, but this is my personal point of view. Me not cuss nobody, man, but what me I say, to me know how people tend to have this thing about it. People did say a thing, say a black man time now, and in my head, me not make no farmer, slave master, picking be my leader.
Yeah.
Me not do it.
If I not feel about it, but now I just say there. But
super rich. But you're not saying no super rich.
I know you can't say me to not deal next to that. That's hard as gear. Sorry. I have to deal with it.
Say something quick, VG. Both PNP and JLP come down and I criticize this already because we're the partner side of the, we are dealing with facts and figures, right? facts we are dealing with reality. What affect everybody.
Your bias. Go ahead.
Blank. Where you come from there with your cussing, man? You know, man. And so I say fast gear. Can I hear time, you know, say, man, I got vex, you know.
Oh, I don't buy, man, I say my bias. Anyway, VG, make somebody else.
Your bias,
All right,
man.
hold it.
Man.
Nah, hold it then, Gary. Nobody answer then. Let it go. Go down. Dean, I'm a little super rich. Dean, you're not too talk, you talk already. A little super rich. This kind of. All right, Dean. What are you right today? We not hear you. I see you, we not hear you. Plug in where I plug in. What's the truck turn? I pedal. I order same way. Go way around the road and come back. Dean, your phone now work, brother. The phone now work. I hear you try talk and you're not connected. I hear peace. I pause you little. I beer labor right about that. I beer labor. Hey, that's true. I say go, man. We're all Jamaican still. I use the color. That's the problem. When we stop coming here, so not talk about who they in the back and who they in the back. Carol, you say something?
Good evening, VG. Good evening, everybody.
A long time. Good evening. Wagwan.
Pleasant good evening. VG, me say me down a town. Long time I may call you for show you amount of tourists were in a town because cruise ship come a town. In a Georgetown. Because I tell you, anytime cruise ship, if no cruise ship no come a Georgetown, you see?
Yeah.
You see all the places where have the whole heap of art and craft and all these things close. You understand? We're selling whole heap of fungal dangles and all things close. So tourists is very important. All right. Me that call you for sure. What me want to say?
Yes, lock up tourists at Jamaica though.
If them no come, it lock up. Because the people them were there and buy no, because me no want no animative scheme and them no want animate.
But Mr. Mayor said the tourists them can't get for leave for go out and go buy things a yard and get locked in.
No go so. I like people
No,
so.
Go on then.
All right. Here what me I said to you now, VG.
Yeah.
I hear Gary talk about Jamaica.
Yeah,
And you know what me not talk about? You know what me is not a woman who talk about politics. Me a talk about say me me thing when me talk about. Because look here, JLP and PNP, not all of them, but some of them are one of a kind. You understand me? I tell you that. You can see when me I go vote, this girl and go vote. Me know if me want to vote. But look here, these people take this politics too serious. That's them as God. You remember say you don't live in kind of VG. You live over so.
Who don't live in Jamaica?
You're not in Jamaica no. You're not in Jamaica no. Alright, you're Jamaica right now. But listen me, you see we Jamaican intend to tell people because true you not go after feed them opinion and you not go listen what them a say and you not go by what them a say. The first thing them a go send you honor your mother clothes, your uncle, your father and your mother alone.
True, I'm a joke.
You understand me? And big people must act like big people, VG. Because me can't take the foolishness and me can't take the bully and nonsense. Because both PNP and Labour right, they need to as one black, white, pink, yellow, green, red, orange, purple color Jamaican people and stand up for Jamaica. I hear you talk at when this man say, oh, whole in a Jamaica, and the man drop Indian drone, and you say, if he leave the room alone, the woman start to laugh. Because my phone loud. But here what me I say now, the road, the old them were on the road.
Yeah.
I know, Andrew put them on the road. And we, as Jamaican people, put them on the road. You hear me say, I know Andrew put them on the road, and it's not Mark put them on the road. One heap of things we go on in Jamaica is not Andrew and is not Mark. Is we as the people of Jamaica do it on the road. You understand? We as the people of Jamaica take our garbage and dump this and dump this and we do it. When they're talking about the hospital system now, VG, you have your mother, me have my mother and my father, and they're sick and they're whole. You understand? Me support, me carry them to the doctor admit them, and them fi come out, me and you left them in the hospital so them take up the bed. You understand? Who come in fi get bed can't get no bed. Me and you fi take out with sick person out of the hospital and carry them back a we yard, go boil porridge and soup and take care of them till they pass. You understand? We not supposed to left them at the hospital and then we blame Andrew and then this a government. But when me want to talk about 18 years after a year, come here all great from 2 man, you know. Me soon land, man. Me soon land. Me soon land, baby. Me soon land. Come in and slackness today. Cause them a sit here make me want sin all myself. Me take off all my drawers too. Me come in and me hat because me take off my drawers. So I'm so crutches out the door. So here when me I say no. They say PNP in a power for 18 years. Mash up the country. Look pan in our VG, because you're sensible man, you know, you have common sense, you have biggest sense in our world. When enough we are JLP and PNP now have, you know, we don't go know if we tell we one another if we go support we more go that the sense that we have. Alright. PNP in a power for 18 years. That they say. So they say 18 years. And they say the country was running good. Listen me now. It run good, everything good, everything copacetic. So why if everything copacetic, you see, why the same people them vote out Mrs. Miller where them and him followers in there for 18 years and everything good. So me want to know now where Andrew and for him followers them could have mash it up in 8 years. If the thing fix. You see, VG, for 18 years, solid foundation fix. You see, where if JLP them a go fix, them could I go fix now? What kind of economy them could I go fix? What kind of road them could I go fix? Cause me no go talk about sex alone and all these alone, you know. Because road fixing a 18 on them, no this, no that on them, everything hospital, everything good. So why as Andrew come in a power now, all I road them in a Jamaica, having hole, all I be a bed them pop down, all of them pop down. So my name is man, me want him to tell me which part in a Jamaica, in a which part in a United States, he get a house for $400 a month. Now pay water, now pay light, now pay nothing. You see some of them when they the company platform and talk foolish, then if you go buy a fuck and buy a suck and fuck
I know you're gonna say, you know, Lord God, later, bye.
Then if you go buy a fuck and buy a suck, no back office, cause some of them are post, cause they walk a bush and beauty. They will cut up their hood, make a teeth drop on out. Sometimes we don't stand chat too much about the government and the opposition leader, man.
Carol, we rate you bad, man, for disconnect you. Lord God, we couldn't figure out how from you to you go too hard. Lord, Carol, we love you same way. Woi, pressure, Gary. So we are saying we go back down the road. Yeah.
But just let's see the video.
Yeah, let's let go plan then. Let go plan then. Can I make a talk and plan there? Go on.
No, man, make Chuck talk, man. Make part of Chuck talk.
Chuck, they were free up, Chuck.
Alright, let's
bring back Carol.
BG, I always tell you, I always say you them come and tell you one thing. And I was like this man and somebody come and type it in the chat and that sort of thing. But me tell you, information is key.
Yeah.
Did you know that in 1983, government of Edward Seaga implemented a compulsory education program in Jamaica?
What? Everybody have to wise up? Yes.
Compulsory education was introduced in Jamaica by Edward Seaga.
Yeah.
Gaza baby, you can go check and come.
Yeah.
It was introduced in St. Thomas and Trelawney. It was such a success that 1 year later it was introduced in 5 other parishes. Right? That program ended in 1989.
Why?
Change of government.
Oh.
Change of government. End that program. Now, the question I would like to ask the VG as a thinking man, where would Jamaica be today had compulsory education?
Everybody have said, Lord God. You know, you'd have less people about. You'd have less people about because people have little more sense.
Yeah.
And certain game you couldn't play with them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to find back. You know, if you find back that thing, there, you know, I just educate someone so they don't tell everybody about them mother. You know,
that's the exact name of it. Roswell. Compulsory. No man, and the person name to them man. I don't care. The person name.
oh.
Roswell. But that is the name of it. Compulsory education. Under the guise of education, it's the Mavis. What's her last name again? Last name has slipped me. Give me 1 second to give you that. But we had that program ended in 1989. We
Why?
had
Just because of change of politician, government.
So Mavis Gallimore. Thank you. Mavis Gallimore introduced that program. It was a resounding success.
Just because?
Just because.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You have to press pan the picture and see the mic come up on your mute.
Big up. Yeah.
So that is one program where would have benefit Jamaica up until.
Yeah.
And I got correct some of the myth with PNP have. Because them always tell us that them say free education, you know. But they get them scrap a compulsory education program.
That doesn't sound.
That them say equal pay for woman.
Me hear that, Michael time.
Michael time that.
Yeah.
The Jamaica Labour Party in 1944.
44.
1944. That is after winning the first election. Introduced equal pay for women in the public sector.
The plight say what contemporary education you chat about?
No, read where the next jackass up on they say compulsory education is for primary education. Then you have to start somewhere, you jackass. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere.
So that trying to say I forgot at least primary school. That you said it.
Thank you. You have to start somewhere.
Makes sense, same way. Can work with it.
And as me say, it was the start of the project. So you start one step and then you move up. We start in a 2 parish, you move it to 7. We would have moved it to 14 if the PNP never win. But they win and they never had one more parachute. Them scrap it.
Because
1944, because they don't like educated people. That's why people like Cash and love PNP, so.
Primary school, meaning of compulsory education is primary school, the meaning of compulsory. Alright. Go on, reason, man. Listen.
No. In 1944, the Jamaica Labour Party said equal pay for women in the public sector. And why they can't take it back? Those are initiatives started by the Jamaica Labour Party. Now, let me get back to what Carol said about the 18 years.
Yeah.
Vinci, let me compare. And anywhere me go wrong, you can tell me.
Wow.
The PNP lead from 1989 to 2000.
Yeah.
After 18 and a half years. There was only 2 years that there was no new taxes added to the budget. Only 2. Out of 18, only 2. No
Why they won for so long? What was the reason they got 18 years?
Because there's one thing I'll give the PNP credit for, VG.
Yeah.
They are excellent. They are excellent at winning election. Terrible at governing.
All right. Big up.
Excellent at winning election. Because they always go to the people with some very catchy slogan where people jump on and ride it home. Better must come. We put people first. Turn up the thing.
Yeah.
Terrible at governing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So they won 3 consecutive elections. Under PG, so 4. Right? But let me ask you this. 18 years, only 2 years of no new taxes. Yet during that time, they did not build a single hospital.
Alright.
They did not build one new police station.
What they build a 60-yard school? When I used to them some 60-yard school argument going on earlier.
Yes, I'm tell you, say, ask them to name them.
Oh.
Now, don't get me wrong. Schools were built in Jamaica, but not by the government.
Okay.
Unlike when Edwin Allen went out and built almost 200 schools, which was a government of Jamaica project. Schools were built in Jamaica during time, but it's by churches. Right? So they did not build a school, they never built a police station, they never built a hospital.
In 18 years.
Yes, the only time we road was when people block road. People go out there with plaque here, go block road, and them have to go get a loan to fix the road. Now, 8 years now, 7 consecutive budget have no new taxes. No new taxes for 7 out of 8 years. And 4 hospitals under construction. We have 4 major road projects going on. We're about to launch a Sparks program, which is $40 billion.
Yeah.
We are fixed 150 police stations.
All right.
Over 200 schools were given new blocks.
So, question for you. Why PNP then don't talk about the things that have been done? You come and tell me some things when I do. And
you have some people who love PNP more than how they love the country. And that is sad but true. Them not care. You have working people, VG, where say they no business with nothing. Make them go back under wage fees under PNP as long as PNP charge them good. That's how people tell me out of their mouth in the way. It's hard to believe, say, and I know dunce people I say them something there, you know. I just people will love PNP more than it. Let me tell you the vast difference between the two parties, VG.
Yeah.
One of them, we give you a fishing line and a hook.
Go work.
Yes. See the tea, they go feed your family. The next one we give a fish and say, come check me again tomorrow.
Alright, Mr. Finley, finish off for yourself, let you common sense though, you know.
Alright. Which one of them two they would have said me in your better?
Boy, the one the fishing line one sound like it makes sense.
All
and
right.
the free fish sound good too, because we can have it same time.
Yes, but one few when they're unable to give you a fish.
Dead out.
Right. But the Jamaica Labour Party recognized damage what happened at the 18 years. Because the 18 years there, we are with the 20 years back in terms of a skilled workforce. So we put things in place to get the workforce up to standard. That's why we make hard free up to level 4. So every single member of the Jamaican society, if you're not gainfully employed, you back into hard and walk out with a skill.
Heart of an age limit?
From 1 to 100.
What I say? It's a big man can go there too?
Big man can go in a heart and come out with a skill. And if you don't like the skill where you get next week, you can go next week, go get the next one.
Big up. Thank you for that reason.
Not only that, we make it easier for young people to enter university. Apart from student loan. Not only do we send you to hard to get a skill in a VG, but we say when you do tools for your trade, tell which country in the world that do that for them citizens. And people out there.
It's a fairly big up on the reason. But here with it and just will take your hand. Because you say you're not talk truth, but man, we're so figure out. That man said.
They are listening.
What am I saying? What am I saying? It's so good to me. We don't like hear things. We don't know.
VG.
Otherwise, then tell you something. I mean, for Christian to answer me at the line.
No, man, I'm going good for everybody, you know.
Andrea, no guarantor is needed. Why you so lie, woman?
PNP, JLP, they always defend them parties. So here I'm going to tell you now, VG.
No, man, we're so rich, man. Let you come and sense. We don't,
Research, they have to do, you know. Research, they have to do.
nobody join in this, so. Nobody join in. Make everybody done so them say. So we get done. Come on.
Especially in medicine. The government of Jamaica under the Ministry of Health has made $2.5 billion in scholarship available. Just 2 months ago, 617 people collecting scholarship and Ghana University, Ghana medicine. Tell lie, me tell them, me not tell lie, you know, everything me they have facts to back it up.
All right, Mr. Philip,
617 people DG, scholarship and Ghana.
we're so rich again, man. Come on, sense. Come on, sense.
Yeah, man. What's up, VJ?
There, we're going there. But
Oh,
here,
my
come on,
God.
so come on, sense now, you know.
Mr. Rasta, you cut off Carol, man, and she was spicing up the program. How you going, sir?
She next year there. She there. But we have cut off too much spice, too much pepper can't good for the food, yeah.
Because we need Carol, just be like her, we are reasoning. But anyway, and I see Ross note though. I won't be like, but think about this.
Yeah.
The VG. I do not understand because even Hugh Richards, right?
Yeah.
And the rest of them PNP, to me, I don't call him, well, I'm not calling him. Anyway.
Don't call on him. Don't call on him.
No, I won't call him. But your IQ have to be really low.
Claude.
And below 0. Why? Let me say something, VG.
Right here.
We had the free zone, right?
Yeah.
We had high unemployment in the country. And see, I got set up the free zone where poor people could get work. I remember free zone out of Kingston there, right? Young girls all from Linstead, Bagwalk, Highgate, all over. They would come by them thousands. I'm coming to get them little money.
Okay.
No, okay. Shut it down because, slavery labor. That makes sense. So you what? You prefer to have the poor people sit home and just beg. And that is one of the reasons why Jamaica, this begging thing becomes such a part of our culture. No disrespect, but I don't think no other nation on planet Earth beg like Jamaicans. And why they beg is a matter of needs. They need something. So I would rather have a country where the people have as much minimum wages, getting their money, have some dignity, than just sit home and beg. And it's a principle of the PNP and a lot of them followers to always attack minimum wages. What happened? Minimum wages doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bare minimum we're gonna get. People will pay above that, them get overtime, etc.
Manners.
There has to be them redundant mindset. Okay, what is better?
It can't be everybody on one side redundant in the mindset.
No, but it's a standard thing with PNP.
Okay.
And even Hugh Richards, him brag about it that me only a bullshit talk, but him here black down free zone. What is that? Think about it, buddy. Free zone until something come better. And mark my word. You hear them start this propaganda right now on the hotel industry?
Yeah.
Them going try to undermine.
Okay.
I say if the hotel might pay $2 an hour, it's cheap. I mean, not like that. But given time, talk to the people, them nice, but them don't need to behave a sort of way. Because, and listen, the parish I'm from, is hotel you still run that parish. And I know a lot of people who work in that industry, them get them minimum wages, get them tip, and make life. Build them nice house and them live good. Wow. As a matter of fact, you go online and check Center now.
Oh, you pause? You don't talk up. Wait, again? You don't talk and you pause. You mute. Your phone mute for you. All right.
Hello, no, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, right here, man.
Yeah, man. Center, you know, tourism run centers, right?
Yeah.
And centers right now have the highest house prices. In that whole Jamaica, I think it's 50,000. Okay. And from in the 60s, tourism had run all those parishes. Yeah. So they need to, yes, them can talk and try to get the people some more money, but stop fighting on the cheap wages. That's what built China. We want better wages, But the cheap wages is what we're going to work with, no work with the cheap wages.
All right, come on, sir. Come on, sense. Big up
Yes,
the
sir.
common, big up the common sense reasoning. I'll let you your friend then. Me ready,
Yeah,
you
man.
want done off? You want done off? Are you good? All right. Carol, you there?
Yeah,
I know
VG,
people
me
ball
there.
chief will come back, you know. And
Me
people,
not beard myself, ma. Me not rude up myself this trip. Me a beard. Alright, yeah, what I'm saying, VG.
yeah.
A whole heap of different people in this country and Cayman Island, and whole heap of hotel is here. And if Jamaican strike and say them now work in a hotel and them now do this, you see Philippines and Honduras ready to go in there. And what we not understand, you see Filipina and Honduras, Jamaica people, cheaper money than the next country people them, and them still make it in a life. You understand? I hear Andrea come up and she said about Jamal. I can't tell the world this. I know young people they on For You page and listen. Some can read and some can read. You understand? You can't tell me you nowadays about no Jamal class. Because first thing them are say at this year, they are thinking how to make money, how to choppy line, how to banging line, how to this. Them no want you say and them no want to work. So what Andrea is talking me now, say people not figure to learn, you know. But I can't come tell 100 boy now where at TikTok them they wanna say taps and roses, send lion, send wheel. That how they have people and them have cash up. That is all about their thinking of. Not tell them boss say figure learn to read and write because they want bend. You understand? They want this, they want that. So back in the days, you could tell them say, you can come a Jamal come learn this or this because look on it now, VG. You can ask the whole Jamaica about PNP and labor right. Andrew Oldness
Yes, pull up.
attack about art, artisan and that and then can go. And them still do not want to go. You understand? Them a get money if you go. If free, them a get them pay everything Andrew a give them same way. And they don't want to go, VG, they don't want to go. So what are the Prime Minister is going to do? He might go there yard with police and soldier go dig them out, say you no go on art, go learn a skill.
That can go on.
No.
And they set up a reach. That can go on. That's a go on, you know.
If he do that, the boy them better than Trump in a
No,
United
but
States.
that's what I go on, you know. Some badness I go on soon, but I go on say that.
Understand? These generation nowadays, VG, they don't willing to learn and they don't want to learn. All they want to know how they can make the millions, because they talk about millions. You understand me? In a me age now, VG, in my age now, if me not learn little something already, when the backside me hold, you know, when me a got Jamal go do. Me have time figure Jamal when me a pick me go take care of. Me have time figure Jamal to go learn something. Look here, for me that I come out of high school with how many subjects, you see? And me I tell you, VG, me not even want to talk which part she there work. Philly nothing. You understand me? But she, me said to her, I said, take it, cause one cocoa full basket. You understand what me I say? So me as a big woman now, if it was Jamal now I say me go learn, look I go when me still have one more in a high school, me still have rent to pay, me still have food to me still have this.
Big up on that note. Be already. Big up on that note. Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, me don't have no time for that. Because me have to put my shoulder to the wheel to maintain my family. Because I'm a single mother. You understand me? So I am saying, me not disrespect Andrea, no, I can't disrespect him, I can't rub him out.
I want to look at you look so bad for Tracy. Me not make you do it.
No, me not trace. No, me not trace. Me not do that. Me not do that. G. Because me I tell you, they're not going out there to learn to read and write.
But I'm going to ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How do you convince a juvenile that he needs to go to 7 years of school to get a paper to go look at work when in bridge and just make a call and buy a Benz? The car when the man drive, never drive it, you know. You understand? So it's a wicked little situation you put youth in, you know. You have man who say tops on 7 days of labor. Them can't. So
Exactly.
so maybe the school them need to teach how to work on TikTok. The school need to change because regular education not really making no sense at this time. Maybe we need to change the whole of thinking and let go back in the days and know at a different time. Because the youth they make money different. But I'm gonna stop you still because no people there.
Oh,
But
let me say one thing to you, VG, before me stop.
here sorry
You
to
go
hear,
to
my friend.
school. You go to school, they teach you religious education, they teach you English, they teach you maths, they teach you social study. No teacher in the entire world. No teach you street smart. You had to
You
learn
can't
street
teach
smart
that.
by
No,
yourself.
the
Because they
man.
can't teach you that.
Carol, I'm gonna show you something unfair, but you have a leg now. But I'm gonna show you something unfair. The man will never have that privilege to go to school, you know. We grew up in the streets and back to the one car. Don't vex with me. Nobody not vex with me. Cadet, go on. But you know, big up street smart. Cadet, you know that?
Mr. VG, Wagwan.
Yes, Chief.
Boy, me there from morning and you them a lick your kin left, right, and center, boy. Me I tell you, you don't over there, so me I say, oh God, poor soul.
You are bad up. Everybody are
But,
bad up today. A pure labor right up there. See that?
yeah, but
Andrea said a pure labor. I don't even know who up there. A pure labor right up there. Lord God.
remember, you know, VG, I have gotten my my fair share of it, so I'm used to it. But what I wanted to talk about today, I don't know if it's this morning. I don't know how long. I heard you, Richard, said that the opposition leader wants to come in with can do minor surgeries and they have a resident doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing. What about the big hospital them?
Yeah.
Manners. Yeah.
All right. Yes, currently
Yeah.
there is a resident doctor at hospital.
Oh yeah?
Currently, because I health center in my rural community, my Bakabush community.
Yeah.
And me never know say there is a resident doctor there.
Proper doctor.
A proper doctor, man. Where people are get them proper service.
Big up.
You see the thing with the health sector.
Yeah.
I believe the burden of the health sector comes from the people and not the legislation.
Yeah. Too much man I get sick. What's your logic? So,
yeah. The reason why I say so is that if somebody had a hurt them VG, they go at the clinic, you know, them a hospital.
I say, yeah.
Anybody on the platform here, I know they can agree with me. They are finding the nearest hospital, them now go no clinic. A hospital them want go. So if the hospital have the commonest of a flu to deal with and the biggest of a gunshot wound to deal with, you know things that the hospitals them are going to burn.
I set a rule then. You can't come to hospital unless you're close to emergency.
You cannot turn them away.
Anyway.
They cannot turn them away. The doctor still have to deal with them. The only thing the doctor can do is just grumble in his soul and say, Almighty God, them people can't go to it, man. But he have to deal with them. The other conversation that I was hearing is about crime. VG, we hate when time people politicalize crime.
You can't help it. Yeah.
And guess what? Gunshot or a stabbing or this or that. Crime is varied across many platforms. House breaking,
Graping is, and guess what, DG?
Yeah.
The JCF is an independent agency from the government of Jamaica and the Jamaica Labour Party. Independent.
They respect the crime.
Yes. And guess what? It is not Horace Chang who come out and say crime is going down, It's who came out and say that. Also, I heard that some crimes are not being reported, rated, and the devils know what. DG, just when time persons go missing, this has been on the books from Wapi Kill Philip.
Yeah.
When persons go missing, if they are not found in then at the ending of that 6 years and is reported as dead.
Yeah? Some go so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but it is 6 years. It is 6 years.
When I can tell about my chat then, because I say, them people that we do fine would never ever make it on that tally.
No. 1 year you cannot presume them dead. 2 years you cannot presume them dead.
No
it has to be 6 years or more, then you can add them to the tally.
Get it. Big up for the argument, because the people that will get buried and them thing, they call the man them now kill people at the end of a man. So they bury them. So you just see somebody say 7 years. So Andrea, in make it work.
All right, VJ, and you are CV are nationwide. That does. Let me share certain of a JCF principles.
Make sure you finish off the way that. Make sure you finish off the way.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna share certain of JCF principles with you because I was there. You say 12 a.m.
Yes.
Every night.
Yes.
The area HQ called each station.
Yes.
And you see, if I even want threat come in, you have to tell Era HQ, and Era HQ put it on the statistics. If I even want motor vehicle accident, everything that happened in that station jurisdiction, 12 a.m. every night, I have to answer that phone and talk to Era HQ.
All right, big up on it.
Everything. Everything which happened there, it has to be reported. So guess what? The only reason why a crime will not be added to the statistics of the JCF is if nobody don't go to station and tell the police.
All right, get it. Big up. Big up. You said enough. You get enough information. Your wise. Big up. Big up. Enough respect for that one there. Gary, a long time. Gary, I said, no, enough things start.
I'm not say VG, man. I listen, man, because I'm going to tell them I politics side no party. I'm going to leave Jamaica. I will affect Jamaican people, whether PNP.
Man, I listen, you take him out there back and somebody who want to contribute, man. You can't listen to the audience, man.
Yeah, man. I'm contribute.
All right, yeah, big up. I'll let you go and let up some people.
Yeah,
big up. Yeah, open discussion.
Yeah, man. Two things I have to address. One of the things when people say politics, it's like if it come up, we have to do. There's no control where people just get up and just run itself. Somebody have to be the driver. Okay, that is one. Two, somebody said earlier, and why when we ask this question, it just go over everybody head and know. Want to be Prime Minister of the country when it is known to us, multi-millionaire man done. Why is it? And you want to be a part of it, you want to run it. How comes? Right? Like earlier, you asked, oh, when
see for probe the man. There's nothing here. Him don't have a company here. Him don't have a home here. Him don't have nothing here for them probe.
That's
So
tough.
all you want to lead with? Where is the patriotism? Where is the love for the country?
I want the top. We can't argue that. I want the top. I want the top.
Right? So basically, just that me have to say. And people, one thing again, people stop to about why we need a driver. Somebody have to beg.
Somebody say I tell pure lie. Somebody say a pure lie.
All right.
So, eh?
So that's again.
The man the.
What do you mean pure lie? Me I tell there is nothing here. Do you mean? Then them say it. Why when when them say Andrew thief, that believable?
You say them have 2 houses. You say them have 2 houses.
Him don't have nothing here in his name. Him don't own anything here. One house that him living to is in a trust fund.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yes, sir. Simple means that him don't own it.
Okay.
And for a multi,
What is that trust fund used for? Why don't stop deceiving people with these words? Stop it and inform people when I stop lying, sir. Or you don't understand what a trust fund really is?
Don't go to the people, man. Sit down and wait. Don't your time.
Yeah, nobody answer that. Nobody answer that. If you say, all right, so what discussion, lad, say?
it may talk, but as usual, me don't know why when me don't know why when me on this platform, me just keep my emotion and if me have to say something. But listen to me. Nobody, me own a dog and I not trust son. Why my dog and my dog?
A trust fund definition. A trust fund is an estate planning tool that holds assets for a beneficiary, typically paying them in an income for many years. See?
Thank you.
Yeah, simple thing.
Read it again.
A trust fund is an estate planning tool that holds assets for a beneficiary, typically
Who's the
paying.
benefit? Exactly, sir. So who is the benefit?
But we're trying to figure out the problem. Is a place where all
VG, could you read that in its entirety, please, and tell him what beneficiary mean? Is that different thing than a will?
No.
VG, could you read that in its entirety? Could you read it, VG? Could you read it?
Mr. BG. No. Mr. BG, say it in layman's terms so everybody on the platform understand. Don't read it anymore. Say it in layman's terms.
VG, you are the host, VG. You are the host. You are the host here. It's your program.
Mr. BG,
could you please read what that is, sir?
No,
your
no
big
more.
mouth, your big mouth becoming more bigger than yours.
Mr. BG, say it in layman's terms so everyone, even if somebody cannot read, they can understand what it means. Break it down. So that a baby can understand.
How is he going to define what it is in layman's term? VG, read that thing for me. Read it, please.
No. Lady, make the man talk.
VG, you mute. VG, you mute. We don't hear you.
oh, they can't hear me. So everybody a bit nice and I mean you don't hear. Home discussion, just land I make a Lego then now.
Go ahead, sir. I'll find with me. Go ahead, sir.
All right, sure.
One second, sorry for interject.
First thing, VG.
Sorry.
Let me address something.
What I was saying, I say the sole purpose of a trust fund every time is really avoid taxes. What it is, and that's universal.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
A baby could understand that. Thank you.
VG,
Yeah.
let me say this to you now. And here is the treachery of Mark Golding and all who follows him, including #Andrew up in the back.
Okay.
Mark Golding clause in the Integrity Commission that you cannot investigate living trusts.
He put the clause in the
He
investigation.
wrote it. He put that clause in it that you cannot investigate a living trust.
Give me a second.
Hold on. Yeah. Just before Mark Golding become leader of the opposition, Mark Golding transferred ownership of all his houses, his assets in Jamaica to his eldest son, which the IC can also not investigate.
Hold this on a little, please. Andrea, give me a talk for that now since I feel say a politics this now. Something goes so or something not goes so.
Crap. And what that person just said, that a trust fund excuse you from paying tax? That is crap.
We're not
Could
talking
you
that.
please read that thing for me, please? Just read it. I'm asking you. What you're reading, what a trust fund is.
My question was,
Listen,
VG, when
VG.
you read that, Andrea, alone understand. Don't read it. Do not read it.
VG.
You have to spend
You
the
must
time.
say 3 minutes, try hide the truth. VG, me prior program. And for the people in the For You page. VG, you talk to me. VG, you are talking to me.
hold on a minute.
VG, you are talking to me. You are me. I'm my name. You
You know,
call.
all I was
Call
asking,
my name. Could you please hold on? Hold on 1 minute, VG. VG, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. VG, I'm saying to you, the definition of a trust fund will annihilate what he just said a while ago, right? So he doesn't want you to read it. And I am asking you as a guest on your program, could you just read now for me define what a trust fund is? Just for the person to the For You page, could you hold on? No, hold on.
Woman, mind your bite your tongue. For them right away, I can't see the
Could you please read what a trust fund is? VJ, it is your program. Could you read what a trust fund is? And it does not make you not pay no tax, not no go so.
when everybody stop, good. Andrea, you see your phone and a feedback thing, it really not got it create a trouble. But I'm not read that again. I think the one question I wanted to ask you, if Mark Golden really wrote something that said you cannot look into the trust fund, into the IC people them. So that means that he could never be invested.
Listen, that is crap. All a trust fund does, unlike with your right a will, a trust fund doesn't give you your beneficiary. You know you're not being fair. If you are trying to learn something, and I'm saying to you, read the definition of a trust fund so I can further elaborate. Now hold on, VG, hold on. If I had my other phone, it just got the plug in. VG, let me tell you something, VG. For better understanding of a trust fund, you started reading. Hold on, please. Hold on. You have the power and I am asking you to define what a trust fund is for the whole platform. I want to know. May I ask you, please oblige me. And for the people in the For You page, let them hear what a trust fund is, please.
Let me get back to my DG. The Integrity Commission of Jamaica cannot investigate a living trust.
That's all my question was in us. I'm not trying to ask you. That's all I'm trying to ask. But just want to see if that's true. Then we move from this.
No amount of shouting now go change that fact. Mark Golding again, just before becoming leader of the opposition, transfer majority of his assets in the name of his eldest son because children over 18 cannot be investigated by the Integrity Commission.
Mr. Finley, give me a second. So all I was asking, I don't care about the trust fund itself, but just ask you a question about was it really written that you can't investigate the thing that might be put in a trust fund? That's all I'm asking. You know. And that kind of
Please encourage you to don't believe me, you know. Again, he transfer what child over 18 cannot be investigated by. Thank you.
Right. VG, tell me.
VG. That has to be crap. That has to be crap. Until you go in your thing, and that has to be crap, VG. That would mean everyone will do that. Why? You must chalk. You look like Chucky. You must stop telling lies. You must stop. You must stop it, chalk. You must stop misinforming and disinforming people. That's what trust fund is about.
Andrea, stop liquor, chalk, stop liquor. Uno, I never know that way there, but we feel so that bigger people than me.
What else for you? What else for you? Your variety?
That's 43, you know.
VG, we're having a constructive and sensible, balanced conversation until what happened to these ladies? Wanna calm down, man?
Yeah. All right, we're done. That. All right, here we go. Sorry, we take about the whole attack. But just feel everybody hold on. I'm sorry. Can we
No,
feel
what
like a
I'm
young
saying,
girl?
we don't really have to talk over each other and act like hooligans. You know, it's not necessary to get
Hear the
across the
truth.
point.
Hear the truth. You see Andrea phone, when she open it, it have a feedback thing. So if you try to say something to her, it just make a bag of noise. I fear her phone really create that problem there. But I like a mix up just go on a while ago, see?
No,
Because
but what you see, what Chuck is saying, you see, and Chuck is correct. What he
we,
did, he put his asset in there, so it cannot be investigated.
so
It's
all
a
common
old.
sense.
Let me finish.
Common
It's
sense.
a
No, man, I
old.
finish. No, man, I give back. I give back. That's all I'm asking her if something goes so and we can let go part there, move on. That's all I'm asking her.
You cannot go and level that part and move on, VGY. There are faucets to a trust fund, and you have the facility there now to look at faucets to a trust fund. It does not make you not pay tax. Okay?
No,
So
We're
me
not
don't make it.
talking about that. We're
No.
talking about being
I thought you said
investigated by
a
them
big
inside the
liar.
Not tax. We not Chuck. Chuck, I can't deal with it. I don't great. I don't great. I don't great.
Andrea, it's not so much about the tax
It's not
because
tax. We're not going back to that yet. We don't
once
come
he
back to that yet.
let me explain the tax. Let me
Don't
GG, let
explain
me
the
explain
tax.
the
I just
tax.
want to ask the question if somebody really
You
wrote
don't
the
want
tax.
to explain nothing. You know, I don't want to explain nothing. Could you mute a minute? Moderator or host. When we come on a program like this, when there's a discrepancy between two set of people, okay? Now, when you have the information in front of you to say, okay, let us go through this and see what it is. If you're not going to do it, nobody is supposed to talk about it because I am telling you that a trust fund is something safer for your beneficiaries
You're
than a
not,
will.
you're not getting me. That's not what I asked
Uh-huh.
you, Andrea. No, little. One thing I'm going to ask you, just to know, because my sister, you're part of that thing and you know what I'm going. Asking you is, was it written into whatever said the IC can't investigate a man trust fund by the man who have the trust fund? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
Crap, not no go so.
All right, done. Cool. We're done. So we can continue. Finish it at
DG,
crap your chat.
DG, again. A living trust. Open discussion. Mute your mic there.
Wait
Cannot
there,
be investigated.
wait there. Sorry,
Mute your
baby.
mic.
Me got talk to my
Mute
wife.
your
There.
mic.
Wait there, me break some things down here, and people just talk.
No, I said mute your mic. Now finish up.
Oh,
Open discussion.
sorry. My apology.
So again, BG, I now tell you that.
No.
It is in the and she's keep telling to look up what is that trust. Look up the IC Act and you will see where it is in there that a living trust cannot be investigated. That's why Mark move him assist them in there. Not only that, Mark Golding would have transferred them to his eldest child. His
Did
18
Mark Golden do statutory declarations? Yes or no? Did the IC not pass Mark Golden declarations? Did the IC not pass Mark Golden's statutory declarations? So hold on. If that was so, why didn't Andrew do that? Andrew also bright enough to do that on a fool. No.
All
because
right.
Andrew have
Hold
nothing to
on.
hide,
Sure.
woman.
Let me say something.
Eh.
Without no disrespect, Andrea, but I have to kind of let you go little. You can come back in the box, but your phone, it create too much drama. So, I'll let you back in when you're ready, but I have to let you go because it create a lot of confusion. Sorry. Enough manners though.
BG, let me say this. I try to give facts, you know. And yes, the reason why Andrew don't do it, ma'am, is because Andrew not hide nothing. Simple answer. That's why Andrew not put him in a living trust. And Andrew don't transfer assets to his eldest children because they don't have nothing to hide. Now, in another topic, we want to go on BG.
Hold on.
Give me a second.
Hold on, no discussion. I don't even read this right. And I don't know, but I read that thing and it look like you say you can't go in a trust. See? Let me see me wrong. In Jamaica, the IC Act refers to the Integrity Commission Act, which governs the Integrity Commission, an agency responsible for investigating and preventing corruption among public officials. Within this act, provisions exist regarding the disclosure of assets and liabilities by public servants, essentially creating a trust in the sense that they are required to transparently report information.
No. That the trust where they speak to this, so it's not.
Not trust. Manners.
It's trust
Yeah.
that in confidence.
Man, yeah, let me just see. The Trust Act 2019 is what I look for.
Mm-hmm.
This act applies to right? Hold on. We're gonna fix it, because we're not gonna argue. We're gonna stop arguing. And anytime you want to come back, you can look in, you know. The Trust Act 2019 is a damn weird piece of paper. Hey, how does the trust fund work?
BG,
Yeah.
the document is a very long document where you're not going to find it to read it.
So why not always do this thing to me where when you talk things we can't fix
No
it?
worry yourself, BG. I don't want to find the part for you, but you're going to need some time to go through it and find it, because anybody can find it.
Trouble.
Let me ask you this. Let me fix that easily. Let me ask you this, you see, and I would like you to find this.
Yeah.
I can explain it to you. You want me to explain certain thing to you first, or you want me to ask you first?
Explain first. So I know where you're
Explain first. All right, let me show you something. You can own if you go in and you register a business, but you register the business in your name, compared to if you register, compared to if you pay more money and register the business in a company. Did you know that the company that you register the business, just to say if somebody would get damaged in
a limited liability and sole trader then, something like that.
Them can't sue you.
Right. Like,
why them can't sue you? Why you think them can't sue you? Because you register it in a listen, man.
No way I said. Yes.
You register it in a company, and the company have its own social. So the company itself have its own social security number. The company stands as a person, which there is no person. So now, if you go back now and look to a trust fund now, the question I'm going to ask, and all the bright people are loud at the mouth at the top, does a trust fund have its own numbers? All the bright people we are talking now, answer now if the trust fund carry its own NIS number. That is what. So what I'm saying to you, even though you can say is you own it, at the end of the day you don't own it, because it have its own paperwork differently from you.
It does have one. It carries its own number.
You learn that and understand that. What I'm saying to you, so when people are loading there's things that people don't know. Listen again. You can own a company, but the company carry its own social security number. So if you lick down somebody and then drop down your company, them cannot sue nobody. Because that company have its own social security number.
Hey,
right. So what I'm saying to you, when the same thing goes down to the trust fund, a trust fund carry its own number. There's nobody that owns it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Please understand that.
I hear exactly what you're saying.
Very good, sir.
Big up for that one, Mr. Discussion. Finlay, are you again? Well, hold on.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
DG, one man in the church, you must ask me. When you ask me, what Andrew have in St. Lucia?
What
Andrew had a company in St. Lucia named ADMAT. When it was discovered, everybody, including Mark Golden, make nice. So as a prime minister, you can't have it over there. So my prime minister leading from the front, lock down that company and move it home to Jamaica. And that is the same thing where the matcha use killing for now, since you no business.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So he locked down the company you're smoking gun in a St. Lucia, they don't matter. In the lock it down and carry it home. But again, DG, if you look at Mark Golden constituency right now is literally falling apart.
Him saying that some money, I never said it. Him saying that looks some money, I never said it. Him saying, yeah.
In 2007, 2008, Bruce Golden founded the Constituency Development Fund, where every constituency, every member of parliament received $25 million to do something in them constituency. What has Mark Golden done with his?
I don't know.
If the building up will make for 1980, don't get a quote of pain since then that they are literally collapsing now. The building collapsed, VG. Mark Golden got there. Mark Golden first check wasn't the woman when nearly crushed to death. And you know how I know that? Because in the interview on TV, Jane said the woman all right. And there's a man beside him. He said, no, we don't know that yet. So he never checked on the well-being of the people. His first thing was to go up there and play politics.
Politics.
That is the first intent to go in at the place where the building collapsed and could have killed people. Rather than check for the safety of the people, and he went to the media to play politics.
A man said it's about, for 100-meter road is about 17 million, so 200 meter that'll be 24, so 25 million light. If you do
Light, exactly. But me buy no. Between the other time come up, they never used to get none.
No, but I say, you say, what him do, I don't know at all, but if you fix
Nothing, but the road them not good either. 20 years they fix the road.
nothing. What do you mean you get 20 million and don't do nothing? I don't understand the logic. So what do you mean you don't do nothing?
BG, I would love BG is a place where me traverse.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I ask the question every day. All of who they in your chat. Me want somebody tell me one thing where Mark Golden changed up there so since 2017 when he take over. One me want them tell me.
Somebody answer him now. Mr. Philip, I'm going to let you. Is who? Come and say again.
VG.
And they'll still have working hard. To reach you. Please. Don't bother. Common sense.
Yes, I.
Yeah, you have to say something you're going free public.
No, I'm gonna say something, man. But we're not for fuss and fight still, you know.
Thank you, like the start.
Yeah, man. What Chuck says facts. Got one thing with Chuck doing research, and anything him say, this Bible.
Common sense. You believe Chuck that a man get $25 million for in place and don't do nothing when you can see with it? You believe that?
If what?
A man collected $25 million to do something in a certain area and didn't do anything that's visible that you don't see.
Once you come out that Chuck motorcycle. But let me make my point. BG, let me make my point. Let me make my point. Because you want me to tell us something?
Yeah, go on.
I cannot watch Mark Golden. Mark Golden don't care about black people, you know. And if he care about black people, listen, he would have done something to improve his era. About a year ago, I see Mark Golden, they have some school in his constituency, right? And some volunteer organization donate a little black tank, 1,000 gallon tank.
Yeah.
And he chose to go take a photo up in that. Some say a billionaire like that, why didn't spend some money and buy them couple tanks? Why someone have to donate tank and gonna take photo up? You get what I'm saying to you?
Me hear it. Me hear you.
You hear me?
I hear you.
The amount of money that he has, that man should have, invest the kind of money and bring some of his rich friends them together and change things. He can't even without government support. Listen, I'm from a constituency, a little district, right? And I see how the people them come together and do things down there. Build them one post office, build them one school and do stuff. Just poor people come together and do stuff. And if it's true, I don't know. They say in his constituency, people have problem even with toilets. They don't have proper toilets. And that is going on for over 30 years. So even something as simple as a hygiene, why can't get that problem fixed? You get what I'm saying to you? So the people are not good. Because he has enough power with enough influential friends, right? Could come together and do that. A poor man like me, he could almost donate $10,000 and go around and go fix something or anywhere else. If it's that necessary.
All right, that's true. I can't argue you. I see how you look at it and it makes sense. If I hear a place, set up your damn place. That's true.
This is not only with Mark Golden, but I do notice there's a lot of rich Jamaicans, you see.
Yes.
They do not give back to the society.
I'm not doing politics. It's a culture then.
It's a culture. It's just, they just grab and go.
Big up for the reasoning. Thank you for that one. All right.
You know, and they can do better in that sense. So let Carol go forward and work.
All right, Kaya.
Yeah, man. We can go right back a little bit, connect to himself. And for the ones that say what, then just come in and take. So him just say it a while ago. So make we work with that. Those who, because when we see over the years, right? The years so, and this argument about this thing what them call politics, me see a whole heap of people deal with it very disrespectful of people.
Sure.
Me see the administration from both sides or whatever they want to call fence, disrespect we and use the people them in some wicked and do some evil things to people them. Sure. And that me see. Me see where we had it first in our stuff and now we're behind the cow. Me see where we did have revolutionary things at Jamaica. And for some reason, people are talking about how we advance and stuff when we did have hydropower plant down so. How long ago that was. And where we're there right now, oh, we have to feel up somebody to get so little high now. Then we have 1 minute yes, so we return, we have the next minute, one man say, listen to me alone. We don't know who turn anybody else in a God, because if you say something and you don't know about it, you better shut your mouth about it. You see what I say? When me want to see, I better for my people them. And you say, anybody where dishonest, because we know, say, as you met the word a while ago, one of the nastiness to start happening in our culture, people start accept nastiness more and more. Till
You can't stop. I don't know what going on.
no, this but King man, remember, you know, over a period of time, this thing I get nasty and nastier. It get dirty and dirtier. Yes, what I say? Some man used to say, it's like a man used to say 50 years ago, a man will take $1 million. No one man want 2 trillion. Yes, what I say? I saw it reach now and a man feels you know, and we are talking, make we use some words where we think say we as a people supposed to want to disassociate with something when in corruption. Me don't know why we think say that is something we want to hold on to, like say we talk about corruption and a man no talk about that. No man, I want nasty something man. I want nasty thinking something we forget from wrong way. So if anything is corrupted wrong way and we want to entertain corruption, you are corruption yourself. And if a man can't honest, if a man can't come forth and be honest in your dealings and not grown corner, and then the worst part about it is you see some stuff where I say, but hold on, but that no make sense. And that no make sense. If you want to be clean about something and you want to be sure say you're transparent about something, bring the blood book them come out and show me where you talk about. And then we could get all right out of the way that's nobody can come about, oh, just jealous and jealous. Jealous your mama. We are here about too much trillions of dollars we're missing. We are here, we see the infrastructure of Jamaica, you know. Me see the place, me travel and look around and me see one piece of nastiness, like you live in a hog blood clean style. They run here and not go on like so nasty, something good. The whole I road them. Every road we look on there, all the little one we call highway kind of have little sense. Everything else, a blood clean, choco, cracker, blood clean, downhill, step downhill, mash up on the people car. And then them drunk can take how much billions of dollars every year. Oh, we want $6.3 trillion we go do this. And then you can't see nothing. Then the so-called intellectual and bright dunce, them we have a Jamaica. Different constituency have different amount of people, but they are so them give everybody the same amount of money. We do one you see one bright people, we lose our pound. We just set a dunce. All our no bright people we depend on. We help you out of the whole. Only is a set of dunce. You can't tell me blood clean. Nothing.
All right, okay.
Well, show me the evidence of what we do to build we up as a people. Where the industry there? Where we develop? Where we make? Show me. Where there?
Big up for what your vision in what you see, and it is, yeah, all right, big up. Let's go and mute little. Big up your reason, the article reason. Chuck, you can't answer. That's a reason, Chuck. You can't answer. A reason I just everybody have themselves, and you have to listen and make sense out of it. You know, say a man say great point. So you understand, I'll just this way there. Andrea, your show again now.
Yeah. Just to say something on that vein that the gentleman just said. Show me the progress for the mass. Not for the elite, for the couple of people. Show me the progress for the mass. After being in government for 9 years, if a government was functional and had achievements, it wouldn't have to be out there trying to sell itself so much because its work will be showing for it. Okay, now let me go to this, all right? For you to get less than 50% of the people who applied for the thing that for university have not gotten it. Why? Them need collateral. Must have car, house, land, whatever. They don't have it. Okay, they have to have one person with a they come in, come say, okay. I have people who going into it, medicine and law and whatever. I would just say, no, where you do here, what? We could jump up and do what we can do, and who can help. Can't get through. Cannot get through. So I don't know why these people must come and make it look like it is as simple as ABC. It is not like that. It is not as I'm not talking to you. It's not your time to talk. And you need to tell the people that they need to mute them out. When you're talking, you could talk, saying you're supposed to talk now. Because you want to do spread a lot of lies. You Spread a lot of lies, Chuck Finley. That's all that you do, spread lies. Okay? No, you say a trust. You know why? You know why the people inside that trust can't be sued? Huh? They are the beneficiaries. Here what would a trust now? A trust is a legal entity. And guess what? The people within the who are the beneficiaries can't be sued. But the trustee, who be Mark Bolin, can be sued, right? The trustee for breach of fiduciary, for fraud, for theft, for inappropriate and misleading pronouncement on the trust. So when they come to tell you that a trust can be sued, I gave you, if me give you, I put you in my trust as a beneficiary of my trust. Nobody can touch you, but me, the trustee. Me not talk to you right now. Mute your damn Michael. Shut up. Shut up and listen. I had to shut up when you were talking. You're no more than nobody else. Philly. No, you who we put on the trust. You who I have put on the trust. You who I have put on the trust.
Angela, mute my glass. You see, Angela phone, it have a little issues. You see, when they talk and she they talk, it does echo and make a bag of noise. So you have to make sure it's done, land, then an answer. Because they can't do it while she do it. She's so free up. Angela.
So a trustee and a trust is accountable to the Integrity Commission. Is accountable to Integrity Commission like anybody else and any other legal entity. It's an accounting, it's something that has to be accounted for and is answerable to. Right now, I don't get it to know. You know what I get? You know what I get? We have an opposition leader, right? A comrade leader who has been passed by the Integrity Commission. If he was doing anything that was duplicitous or illegal, we would have been told about it. So a trust is something that is very good for you to do. It is more engaging and protects your beneficiaries more than even a will. And that's why people tend to use trust funds. Now, when they go and talk and say why ADMAT was closed, ADMAT was dissolved. Why? The IDB dissolved ADMAT. Because them come in and say, listen, what are these people doing here for Antigua with these $1 loan, this $1 tax fee? How does it help the country? This man has a thing here that's not doing anything for the country, not benefit the country. So the IDB stepped in, and that's why Andrew had to dissolve ADMAT. You must come. When you come in with things, man, you need to stop. You need to stop. Come and tell people lies because it suits your cause. The IDB, the international. The international entity stepped in to Antigua, to St. Lucia, and said, listen, what are these things doing for the country? What are they doing for the country? It's not benefiting us. It's not benefit we. What do?
Angela. Breaks up like we Arville, I feel Angela.
They were prime minister who 3 years now, and him sat the declaration, and he has. Hold on, no, 1 minute, never land now. Why is it that somebody who is innocent is trying to look guilty? If you're innocent, why have to seek judicial review to protect? And one other thing is that you're saying that they dig too deeply into your personal thing. You're not supposed to have nothing personal because you're a public servant. You fall under the no-land principles. We are governed by the no-land principles, honor, integrity, transparency, and all the other 4 things. So when you talk, I hate this thing.
All right. No, hold it, little. Arville, I wanted to let you go, but I want Chuck to say answer, because she and Chuck in a something. I'm not going to answer, but I'm going to say something first about what you said. You can't
I want to trust one, so I want to reply to something.
You want to reply? All right, I'm going to get started. Chuck, you have to wait then, since you know where I'm going. You can't sue the trust itself. While you can't directly sue a trust, you can sue the trustee, the person responsible for managing the trust assets, if they are accused of mismanaging the funds or breaching their fiduciary duties to the beneficiaries. I don't know why we're going into who can sue the trust, but I just wanted to know it's factual. Arville, run the track.
Okay, so as a owner of a trust fund,
Yes.
okay, a trust fund is basically a legal document. All right,
Okay.
it's either like a LLC or incorporate. The only difference is you take a step further. Okay, where you as a person who develop a trust fund, you set things in law. We say, okay, if I'm putting my son in charge of my trust fund, these are the laws that my rules my son has to follow. So you lay out the rules and you make that law. Okay? So if someone coming after me to sue me or to investigate me,
VG, 1 minute,
cannot
1 minute,
touch my trust.
VG. No, 1 minute. Don't stay there and say, but you make rule. The person in the person who you
Miss,
put in a trust fund.
I'm
No, hold
open.
on. The person you put in a trust fund
Angela.
just receives. He just receives. He
Angela, make him
receives
finish.
the gift.
Make him finish. Now. Just make him finish. Just make him finish. Then you say what you say. Just make him have a
So
finish. You can't stop it, bro.
as I was saying,
Yeah.
so a trust fund is basically something that is independent from you as a person.
Man.
So if you are investigating me, you cannot touch my trust fund, you cannot investigate my trust fund unless you get you go to court and you have to go to the highest court. Because in order to form a trust fund is a legal bind. So it's only the court can disapprove that trust fund. Even you as a person who set that trust fund, it is even hard for you yourself to go and break that trust fund.
Can I ask you a question? So
Sure.
it's not that the person wrote that the IC
It's
has
a global thing. It's
that
a
oh man.
global thing.
Oh
It's a
manners, different
global
man.
thing.
Thank you,
See?
okay.
Even okay, look at here in the United States, for instance. Donald Trump companies under a trust fund where his dad put in place. So how many times Donald Trump filed for bankruptcy and his business is still running?
True.
See? Because the trust fund different is separating everything you own. So
Yeah.
you can go over there, just like we have Swiss Bank, for instance, where back in the days mafia used to rob money and put it in Swiss. Nobody couldn't touch it. That's basically a trust fund is. A modern days hiding of assets. That's basically what it is.
Question for you, Arville. Why would your prime minister who wants to be the next prime minister, what do you call him now? An opposition leader have a trust fund that everything is in so you don't know anything about it. What do you think? Or is it just something natural?
So it is two reasons.
Yeah.
It's either one, he's protecting his assets for his, if he put it for his kids,
Manners.
is a part of protecting the asset. You work for it and you want to give it to your kids, but at the same time, you don't want them to squander that money,
Manners.
that asset. So you say, okay, if I have $1 billion and I put it in trust fund, and I say, okay, it's for my kids. At the same time, you're going to set policy and say, okay, you can only get this amount per month or per year or so from the account. They cannot go in and do whatever they want to do with it. So that's one way of setting up a trust fund. Two is either you did some criminality, okay, and you do it because you can do criminality legal way, meaning that you can have a business, okay, and you can rob up some money through your business, and you lock it off in a trust fund. Nobody can touch
VG, oh God, VG.
Angela, the man just
VG.
God, that was
it. Really? You need to go and
Angela, you
find what
can't do that.
trust
You
fund is.
can't do that. Man. The man is not talking about opinion.
Basically,
Not no
this
gossip,
is
talk.
that's two way of setting up a trust fund. Okay, two way of trust fund.
Man is gonna respect time.
Any
Yeah.
anytime you see a trust fund where like anytime you see a trust fund where you see somebody who came into business and they make a whole, it's a red flag. That don't mean that they did something like super like criminal,
Yeah,
but they
that's
did
good.
something illegal where they know you say, you know what, I'm putting that over there as a form of protection for whosoever they say.
Alright, so we have two reasons. One is to make the family they can't done it off too quick. Manners and
Yes.
respect, and thanks for the knowledge, the reasoning. And big home discussion, are you that? Are you next?
Same thing the point I said to you. Listen,
Yeah.
it have a separate number from
Yeah,
you.
man, you said it.
Listen to me. It have no connection to you. So if they are investigating you, that cannot be investigated. This is a different entity.
Right.
You have nothing to do with it. It have its own number. Please remember that. But what is so hard to understand? If me kill somebody, them can come investigate you.
No.
It's a different entity. That's why it have a different number. That's why it is that is why they said pay us and we set it up that way for you. Okay? So the man do not own anything here. Everything he own is in trust fund, so trust fund is not connected to him. You understand that? It is so simple. Okay.
Yeah, but the easiest way to say it is outside the meter.
One more thing you want to clarify again now. Because I'm looking at the people and I say 28 account and why all people me hear people in the box I say, boy, why I'm carry this go court? Listen now, and it's so simple. The IC, remember you know, them a cut the IC in a two now, you know. The prosecutor is not a part of the IC. The prosecutor has the final say in the IC report. And the prosecutor make it clear to us Jamaicans, say, there is nothing here for us to find this man guilty of. Nothing. Now the issue is, the man, mother, father, and somebody whom used to work for have 4 accounts. The mother have 2, the father have 1, and somebody who used to work with him have 1. That should have, listen again now where the problem is. That what the man talk about should not have been mentioned because the man have no knowledge that his name was in those things. None. Another thing now is them talking and talking every day, and the people that come out from the IC clearly show you say the man have 9 accounts. Now there is 12 account that is dormant. Them are not good. We don't know nothing about them there. Plus the 4 account where we shouldn't even look into because his parents and people had him as guarantor, so he never know about that. Why people keep talking about 28? When the thing, remember, you know, the report said it, we only find 9 active accounts. So all 9 turn 28. What is wrong with these people?
Big up yourself, Mr. Hope Discussion. Mr. Finley.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. BG, I don't take pleasure in calling big people liar.
Okay.
But me make an exception to Andrea. I will definitely make an exception. But let me ask you this, VG. She said the IDB, the International Development Bank, went to Bermuda and closed at the company. That makes sense to you?
The IDB, look. Yeah. Is IDB, she said it? No, not together.
Yeah. No, she said the IDB.
I don't know why that would happen then.
Tell me how that makes sense.
I thought it was the investigation people should talk about. I never know it's IDB.
She said IDB? IC can't close no company either. But if that is the case, then BG, why is Mark Golding assets in the British Virgin Islands? Why they never closed down that too?
His assets are in British Virgin Islands?
Assets in the BVI.
So, what else your question?
I don't want to mistake our argument, you know. We don't have a problem with people putting their assets in them trust, them can do it. But why is it wrong when Andrew had one, but it is okay for Mark to do it?
Oh, okay. What happened to Andrew trust?
When Andrew had him trust in a St. Lucia, it was the wickedest thing on earth. Mark Golding a few one in a Virgin Island, no wrong with it. Mark Golding filing for 21 and 22 said that he had a motor vehicle that valued the exact amount for 2 years. You ever know one car value the same amount in a 2 years?
A bossy car value, don't do value. A bossy car, don't do value.
It's on the Integrity Commission website. The same dollar value in a 2 year. Now, as I think say, Mark Andrew Holness have 9 active accounts. BG, all of us who does banking know say if you take a loan from a bank, then create one account in a your name.
True. I say the other day.
When you take out the loan out of the account, then you close it. It's still there in your name. For those who ask, you know, Andrew get him and background, let me skip to where Kaya say. Kaya Frost did say, but we are produced. Kaya Frost, in the 80s, Jamaica manufactured.
No.
Just let me Did I interrupt you when you were speaking, sir?
The man said no.
Shut up
Andrea.
now.
No, talk. I don't pop.
May I hold me foot? In the 80s, VG,
Yes,
and care practically can listen to me now, because we have to know where we are come from, we know where we are going now. In the 80s, our manufacturing sector was the best in the Caribbean. We had factories all over the place. We used to produce our banana chips, our everything, sugar, all of that we had. All of those industries were finstacked in the 90s by Mark Golden and his friend them. Now, what this government have to do now, Fact, we have to try rebuild confidence for investors to start investing again. Because what happened to them in the 90s, them afraid to put their money in Jamaica. In the 70s, Michael Mann to tell them, say, if you don't like what me, I don't leave. 5 flights a day. In the 90s, the PNP government destroyed them, take away them assets, and exile all of them out of this country. So we have to build back a confidence for the manufacturing come back here fast. And that we don't believe so we need manufacturing. Is that we have to build back confidence in Jamaica for people come again, come put them factory as well. Good year factory lockdown and Lambert down in the parliament and boast that them they go padlock it and lock it down. PJ go that thing there announce him and lock down the banana estate and the people them cheer for him when him say it. Here, manufacture in this country was killed by the People's National Party. And the evidence is there to prove it. The government of today is doing its best to invest, to bring back investors to Jamaica. No country can survive without investors. The steel country they locked down, the zinc factory locked down. PNP and this government since 2016 has been doing its best to bring back manufacturing to Jamaica. Mark Golden is one of them who made billions of dollars under the back of the collapse of the manufacturing sector. So much so that he can today, while his constituency collapse, he might invest $3 billion to build lower income houses in the Bahamas when his constituency is literally collapsing on itself. Collapsing nearly kill the poor old man. But Mark Golden think it is better to invest in the Bahamas than Jamaica. And you know why? Because at the end of them era, in 2007, Omar Davis said him will never run a business in Jamaica. And Mark Golden follow suit.
What? What kind of recklessness is this? This is reckless.
Well,
This is recklessness.
oh
My God.
No, Chops.
Hold on.
Yeah. If I was close, I'd give you $1 million for that delivery. Beautifully said.
Common sense is not common, you know. Common sense is lacking in many people.
Ashra, hold on there. Ashra, hold on there now. Because, hold on there. Because,
No, I'm my tie now.
Dark on.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So me go ahead. Yeah, man. Beautiful delivery. Yeah, because if the man say he would never do business, then we can't see how Mark will end over there. But think about it too. Okay.
Prove it that the man said that. Where's the proof of that? VG, you must stop this thing. Stop it if the rights come and saying things that they cannot prove, VG.
Hold on. But go stop first. Andrea, you know, sir. In my talk, I'm just listen. Everything. The topic started off about how do we find proof. Everybody wants facts and proof. And we started off about the JIS, the Gleaner, the this, the that. And we're going almost back to the place where everybody talking to them like, I'm just listen.
But
I think, so
BG.
I reiterate me, Andrea. You feel to the platform at them with it. I really just like to listen and learn.
BG.
Yeah.
BG. You remember in my earlier comment, I said Mark will not care about black Jamaicans.
Yeah, you said
if that man was serious about helping the poor people, them, right?
Yes.
Let's say him carry X amount to the Bahamas to go invest, right?
Yes.
Couldn't he just, hold back a little 5%, 10% and invest in a little broke down community.
And I think that's simple, and I think that's true. I will never argue with you. It sounds simple.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not argue that point no more.
Yeah,
Especially if you run it. I think
and another thing too. Listen, when he now show certain assets and put them in his trust and so, technically all he's doing is trying to avoid his asset from out of the spotlight. Technically hide them. Okay, I know about that system because I used to work that system to my advantage. I want to tell you something too. My dad had a lot of land. Well, own a lot of land.
Yeah.
I know what he did before he died. So as to help beat the system.
Need a fact checker.
No, and transfer them in his kids' name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because you know, on debt now, I forgot at that time you have to pay a whole lot of.
Oh, yeah.
And you know where I'm learning that strategy from?
No.
He learned that strategy from Norman Manley.
Wow.
He told me when I was a kid that Norman Manley claimed he was poor. He died, well, he was poor. But he said what Norman Manley did was transfer his assets to his kids before he died, you know? So on the books, he show, he told me that in the 70s. On the books, he show himself poor. So it's a really an old game that people have been playing. That's it.
Big up yourself, come on, James.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I got it.
Well, I guess I'm glad for the Virgin them were explain so eloquently the whole thing into the trust. And I guess for me, I guess somebody can correct me, but I guess you can legally put with things in the trust, or you can just move things in the trust because you know want nobody knows say I'm moving in the trust. So that means a man can move dishonest and start out in one trust. So I guess if I want to know what going in one trust, you have to know which part of the software come from, reaching the trust. I guess that's why that land right there. So, but when we talk about this place, that place where me in Portland, yeah, over 50. Then send me there so now. I mean, get to move around the place. So I say which part the Virgin has tell me I've gone from the 70s. The man go back from the 70s. But they are 2004 with it. And the man go 24. Back from 24 with it, 2400. And he's got 70. Jeez, on. But no, right now, with that's why I use the word no. Right now, if a man get 9 years in a company, to develop that company there, and you forward back 9 years afterwards, and then him go tell me, say, you get 9 years and billions of dollars to fix the problem them, to make life better for my people, right? To make life better for my people them, you get billions of dollars over there. I hope we could just get the books now and see how much money the system collect over the 9 years for help better the lives of the people them in the Jamaica. And then we could see how we can calculate the money there and see if that amount of money could have put in infrastructure in a Jamaica that could have developed the lives of the people them in a Jamaica, that today life in a Jamaica would have better way. You know, a walk on the road and it is like a sprinkler system. Every couple of steps you look at pipe a leak, right? A broken system, right? Remember when me a youth down there so, right? Down when me I look down I stand pipe down there so. When me 8 and 9 and 7, the only time water gone, I went to my work on pipe. When we come back from overseas after 12 years, when we see the place look like a refugee camp, everybody have to have tank on them blood clear house stuff. What happened with that? What happened? We think we're supposed to improve with life. And you're supposed to do things. These intellectuals who say them got this institution of learning, we're supposed to use them intellect and say they are ministers and this and doctors of that. We're not sure for we as the people. For where them want to disrespect and call the common man. Where is that reflected in the life of the people them? Where the infrastructure for 9 years that you can boast about and say, we have developed. Remember the amount of banana we used to plant. Remember the truckloads of banana we used to left on ship right as our Portland. Yeah? Remember the food house around there, so the amount of tons of our food we used to leave out of Portland. Remember that to work there as a youth. I know you want to tell me go think about the 70s. I've been going to goddamn 70s, bro. 70s can't help you right now, and I know we are suffer, and I know we are go through this up them.
Yeah, where the life is different. Where the life is different, I go on.
Where me want to see different are the stuff where me I do right now. The brethren we talk about, him a go give, come and say, man, give a man $1 million for one speech we make. Why me cannot invest in somebody where actually I produce something like breadfruit flour? You don't think that I want good investment? Since that you have $1 million to give in elegant pecan, why you don't invest in a Caiaphas within breadfruit flour production? Eh?
So
license register business where me I do. You want to invest in that? Invest in something where makes sense for people them. Because show them how to do it in a common, show them how to chuck, show them how to do. Invest in your brother who want to develop Jamaica. Let me see if that can work out. Instead of the whole attacking.
Somebody going to tell you that there's somewhere to go in and watch. Go on,
something to Caiaphas. Caiaphas, me understand your frustration in the brother. But I too remember the truck them a banana where you used to leave Portland.
No, my time. We can't talk. After my time. There's a rule to it. I couldn't remember nobody. You must stop it in a VG. VG must stop it. You must stop it.
With people before it was your time. You spoke with people before it was your time. A couple times well. So if it happens to you, just hold it little and stop it, man. We're trying to live good. The man, we're talking about banana and everything. They're coming to you right now. Let's give it 3 seconds.
Yeah. Caiaphas, if you, as you say, you are manufacturing breadfruit chips in a Portland, my brother, for the first time in 20 years, the government have a facility to help you do it so your business can grow. So if you're a manufacturer, just say, I urge you to step forward and take advantage of all the programs that is in place to help small manufacturers like you, my brother. Don't sit down and say, what the factory them there. You just tell me, say you start one and you want investors. But the government have a money.
Kingman, hold on. Since you come from my point where they come onto that. I started manufacturing, right? So don't tell me, say, listen, me go through your system and go to them and I try to get you know what they do? They railroad me. You hear me say? They railroad me. Because what? Me not have the name of them friend them. Yeah, so my thing can't get elevated because me not connect with some people. This nastiness, man, they are corruption, they are no.
All right. Chuck, hold on, flicker. My friend Andrew push your bad me up. Here with the reasoning. Let me talk. You can inbox him in the chat, you know. You understand? We're more knowledgeable about them thing there. Andrea, go on then, no?
When you talk about eloquence, Mr. Manley above me, please. Eloquence. Oh God. Anyway, not going there. I'll just give my snide remark and stop there. But listen, let me get this. Let me see if I can make people understand this. And what I'd like for you to do for me, host, is to look up 5 ways in which a trust is better than a will. But let me explain to you first.
Yeah.
A trust. What is in a trust? It's not. Shut him out now. Go chuck off. I might time to talk. Go chuck off.
You can't deal with it.
And pun intended. Chuck off. Pun is intended. Yeah. Anyway, a will is not opaque. It is seen. Whatever is in that trust is known to the Integrity Commission. So look up the way it's because all the trust does, listen up, all the trust does is protect, give your beneficiaries a better protection from governments coming in to say they're coming to arbitrate. They might need that because they've got trust. And you are the trustee, right? You protect them from creditors. So if them owe people, them can't arbitrarily go and they go check out the things they give you. It not means that the IC you know what is in the trust. A trust is a safer way of leaving things that you have gained or assets you have to your beneficiaries. It's just a safer way than a will. It is not being hidden from the government, from the Integrity Commission. They know what exactly is in your trust. That is why the trustee can be accountable for theft, for You read the things a while ago that the trustee, who is Mark Golding, is still accountable for. So he's accountable to. So we need to just make them understand that the trust is a better thing than the will because it protects your beneficiaries, not all the things that these people are giving. Okay, fine. Now, somebody spoke up. When you have a country, you see, when you have a country, because right now, and they are down, remittances. Remittances, and my time to talk is not your time, Orville. Cerca la boca pronto. Gracias. Okay. Now,
Wow, wow.
That is very rude.
Next it down.
That is very rude.
Chuck,
Vaya
cerca la boca.
teleboca. Vaya
Cerca la
teleboca.
boca.
Vaya
Cerca la
vaya
boca.
teleboca.
What does
Vaya
cerca la boca
teleboca.
mean?
That's
What
right.
does
Vaya
cerca la
teleboca.
boca
That's
mean?
right.
Vaya teleboca.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Use your mic.
No,
Use your
you're
mic.
unfair to me. Not my time to talk to them to mute.
Because
And
them
my
talk.
time.
Vaya
Okay.
teleboca.
Mute your mic now. Mute your mic now. It's not unfair. I try to tell them, say, when them talk and your mic is open, it make pure noise. I not try to be unfair. I try to tell people just easy little and watch the funny language bad with them. What I try to say though? Go on, but and land. Don't talk when you talk. Make a bag of
Cerca la boca is Spanish for shut your mouth. Anyway, let's go.
that. It's all right.
Now, no, let me say something to you. And I can tell you what I said in my group, and I know that my comrade leader got that message, right? Because the people then put out that what he said was unfair and unjust about what happened with that building, the Torrington Bridge, the Torrington something there. Now what happened is when you follow the thing there, I said on a labor right group on WhatsApp, and also on the group where I know my ministers in waiting are for next year. I said, I follow the paper. And 2018, Mr. Golding did go to the relevant agencies and said, listen, you need to be looking at these buildings. They need whatever. Now, he also had dialogue with Andrew Holness. No, Andrew said that he got people to bid. He wasn't for people to bid. And the bidding didn't happen because the man never want to go down there. Well, you can't investigate it because everything will be you can look it up, And it's simple, I can't even Google. He said that the bidders, the persons who were up for bid, who he wanted for bid, they didn't want to go in that place to go and work. So it was put off. It was put off. No, I said to the comrade leader, I said, I understand that as a lawyer, you do the legal trajectory, you do the legal aspects to it, right? Fine. But I also said, I am saying to you, comrade leader, that you also could have gone into the community, see what could have been done, and had a community initiative, right? That you could stop whatever happened because a life could have been taken. Right? No, I'm saying, I said to him, we understand all the struggles, and we understand what the community is and why the leader. You could have done an initiative to sort it out somewhere or the other and get it done. You know what he said? He said, there are many loopholes that you don't understand. The legal ramifications. Even we look on where the man they got build the fly market shop for the people. And any of these things that for you to understand the fullness of it, you probably would have said this is madness. All right, but we still say could have do it. No, when in our economy now, we're not producers, we're consumers. That's what we are. We are consumers. No, we have two things that are going for the two of them compromise now because the hotel industry is in fragment. It's getting fragmented, right? No, and how does the hotel industry help us really? Because when I saw these people come out, and they're talking, they're all foreigners. So the money that the hotel earns leaves Jamaica and goes overseas. So does they help us? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. No one.
Land. It's a land.
No, you're not a land, man. So when we only have remittances gone down and the hotel business as the only source that we have and the tax we pay, Jamaica is in down deep in a trouble. We're not producing the little goal we have. The people them coming and only giving the government 5% of that. The oil run from some the basin to where them they it is for the no set one. What are we getting out of that? We don't need to stop. Look, I want to stop the partisan and look, say around the world we blind. 28 bank accounts, three company when I really exist. You have 700,000 USD in a city bank and say it was yours, and them have to trace it outside or say it belongs to one of your company in the planet. Oh come on, you borrow $50 million from one city. We don't stop it, man. We don't stop it.
Like Arville. She does have vent. You know, this thing is a very emotional thing, you know. It's not a thing where people just, you know, feel themselves.
Chuck. Make sure tell it, cause people are here. Make sure talk. People are here, Chuck.
Thank you for discussion. People know. Don't worry about me. People are listening and people have sense. Thank you for discussion. Arville, go on.
Yeah, so I live in the United States now. I'm driving, so probably you may hear some noise.
Yeah.
I live in the United States now for 20 years. And something I was raised in the PNP party.
Yeah.
Grew up in the PNP, never vote for the Jamaican Labour Party. First.
Yeah.
So I want to make it absolutely clear. I'm a supporter of Andrew Holness. I'm not a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party per se, but I'm a supporter of Andrew Holness because of the things he's doing. Okay? And let me say this from a Jamaican that live in the United States looking back at Jamaica, where it was and where it is today. In 2020, I was in Washington, D.C. doing a renovation of a building. And this guy hear my accent and said, "Hey, where you from?" I said, "Jamaica." He said, "Jamaica?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And you can see the light in his face. And he said to me that he worked with the Treasury Department of the United States.
Yeah.
The Treasury Department of the United States is like the finance, Ministry of Finance in Jamaica. Okay? That's where you find IMF, you find World Bank, see, in the Treasury Department of the United States. So he worked in the IMF department. See? And this guy is saying to me that if you go to the IMF department right now, and this was in 2020, see, in the beginning of COVID here, he said if you go to the IMF department now, all they're talking about in the IMF department is Jamaica. Jamaica is the number one topic in the IMF department. But that's what that guy said to me at that time. That's how I know about Nigel Clark. See? Because the reality about Nigel Clark is it was two companies, the two countries that need Nigel Clark. The British government need Nigel Clark. And the American government need Nigel Clark. Because one of the things that they are looking at is when these people come in, when when Andrew Holness came into office, our debt to GDP where it was. See, and within 2 years, they could slash it in half and put Jamaica on a path in which Jamaica is on today. See? And if you a lot of people talk politics and talk about PNP and JLP. I talk about Jamaica. See? I care less about PNP. I mean, if you look at everything that I post, it happens to be something that has to do with it. If Mark Bolin want to come up and say, "Hey, if you vote for me, these are the things I'm going to bring to Jamaica. These are what I'm going to take." Unemployment in Jamaica now is at 4%. And if Mark Bolin can get up and say, "Listen, if I become Prime Minister of Jamaica, I'm going to slash unemployment from 4% to 2%. And this is how I'm going to do it." See? If Mark Bolin get up and say, "Listen, we have 5 hospitals. I think the country needs 10 more hospitals. This is how I'm going to do it. And this is how I'm going to finance those 10 hospitals."
Yeah.
See? Then guess what? You have my ears. But don't come to me and tell me that you're going to build something and you don't tell me how you're going to build that thing. See? So when I look at Jamaica as it is today, and this is the reason why I not only just put my support behind Andrew Holness, I put my money behind him too, because the thing about it is, again, for me, it's about Jamaica. I don't plan to live in America for the rest of my life. I want to come back home to my country.
Okay, big up. Arville.
But I want to come to a Jamaica in which it is an uptime, because the reality of life is America is not what America used to be.
So me find out.
See, America is not what America used to be. And a lot of us want to get out of here. See? But we want to come to a Jamaica where you go in the world where people protest for any of any inhumane thing. It's just the government that has to listen.
All right, Abel. Big up for the reason. Sorry for cutting that way there. Big up, thanks. Let me ask you a quick question. You said that with a JLP, you vote for Andrew. Why did you vote for Andrew? What's so special about Andrew?
Okay, so first and foremost, what leads me up to Andrew, we have a member of parliament in Northeast Center, and she passed away now, God bless her soul, Miss Shahini Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay? When Miss Shahini Robinson came to Northeast Center, at the time, my first vote was for Danny Melville, who stepped down and the by-election occurred, and that's what Shahini. And I still didn't support Shahini at the time. I voted for Miss Carol Jackson, who also a PNP.
Right.
And Miss Shahini ran politics in Jamaica. She won the entire constituency after she won and thanked everybody who voted for her. And she tell everybody who didn't vote for her, say, listen, I know you may not vote for me, but I want you to know that I am still your member of parliament, and if anything against my door is open to you. That's something I never see in politics, and that's in Jamaica I want to see. I don't care what your political affiliation is. If you're a member of parliament, you're a member of parliament for your entire constituency. And that's the humility she brings. And that's what brings me over. And then when I get to,
I don't know if you answer the question, but big up enough, man.
Where the answer now is the policies that is put in place and where Jamaica is right now.
It's all right. You carry it somewhere different already. But on time, we're running off of time. Up discussion. All
right,
big up, still have it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, I'm glad they get back to me, but I don't want to stir up the room. But it's because I don't understand. But I'm going to point out a few things, at least 3 things. Just give me a quick say. One, there's a person in the box that was very disrespectful a while ago, but it's because I don't understand what was said. Based on that is why me say and answer about the person, and the person know exactly what I mean when I said it. But I'm going to show you the disrespect level of how people stay. All right, let's pass that now and get on to something else. And I'm asking my fellow Jamaicans, neither Labour right now PNP, please understand this. Let's not go back to the days of we producing. Why we not produce the sugar and we not produce the banana? I'm going to ask you on this now, Mr. Ose. Have you ever heard about sugar beet?
Sugar beet?
Yes, sir. You know what is a sugar beet? Okay, sir. Listen to me. People is no longer depending on sugar cane to make sugar. In the United States, sugar is being mass produced by a thing named sugar beet. So we know in a little listen, sir. So we yes or no, we are talking about we not say sugar, we not say we would have sugar till it rotten power because those people actually have sugar and give away. Remember that. Please remember the world that we're living in today. So don't let's go back, but we not produce the sugar because the people who make sugar now don't depend on sugar to make sugar no more. Listen, man, there are different way of making sugar now where we not reach that so yet. So we are behind the world with that. Another thing is banana. The largest exporter of banana in the world is Brazil. Listen, sir, listen. The largest exporter in the world that exporting banana is Brazil. Listen, the land mass that Brazil have is 3.5 times that is producing banana in a freedom country. So we, if we are plant banana, expect so we are sell banana, not even matter we couldn't sell. Nobody wouldn't buy it. And the reason for that is we are not turning out. We cannot turn out what them are turn out. So them can literally get away. So please remember now, we are no longer living in those times. What we need now and what we have to do now is figure out who going to make the next cell phone, who going to be the next Nigel Clark. That is what the world looking at now. Nobody now look on the banana and the sugar where we have just a feed we. Please remember that. We are behind the world now. The world need we. What we need to do now is try to get the brains, the education to say how much Nigel Clark we can get to the world, or who going to make the next cellular phone, or who next going to go on moon. That's what the world is today now. And to the person, what they never come off now, but to the person then in the box who feel like them intellectual more in the body, who use the word a while ago and disrespect people, remember say, Anna, you alone go school. People also have sense too, and you're wrong in a way you do a while ago.
Big up, Mr.
Circle la boca. Shut your mouth.
Stop your eyes down there, so you're coming from a serious thing going on, you know. Finley, I can tell you something, you know.
Let me quote one of Jamaica's premier political representatives who tell us every day that beautiful speaking can't eat. Beautiful speaking don't make you. Let me say this now, beautiful. And all the while,
If you don't call me TikTok name, I can answer you. Don't call me TikTok name.
Anja, and Finley, sorry, Finley.
That was a Astra joke.
Is that Finley?
in Jamaica has been through many eras, many.
Yeah.
And none of them need, if you compare both government that led the country, you cannot find one single era that the People's National Party led that Jamaica was better off at the end. During the 70s, we lost 25% of our GDP under the PNP. During the 90s, we lost 40% under the PNP, right? During the 90s, we lose 40,000 jobs. Not 40,000 jobs, 40,000 businesses closed down under the PNP. Our educational system basically going a rot. Our infrastructure basically started rotting away. Our national security was a joke. We had one half-dead boat to patrol the entire island, right? But VG, let me read something here. Hashtag a while ago tell us about Mark Golden speaking to Andrew. Andrew said this. This is a report coming from the incident up there. It says the member of parliament had proposed that an individual be contacted that to have the repair work executed. However, the individual was not assessed to have meet the criteria required to possess the technical expertise which are necessary for a contractor to engage to conduct a major repair are required to release them funds. So the man who Mark G did want to give the work, couldn't get it. He never qualified. It's simple. So when say Andrew say he couldn't, nobody never want to go. It's simple. Andrew say call the man, Mike say call the man and give him the work. When they call the man simply not qualified.
So Finley, so that means that call, that's a lie man tell when they put out the report, they say ask how many times and nobody never respond.
No, well, the truth is I don't want to say my lie this. So.
Okay, big up.
I can't say my lie because I don't know if him actually make. But I know that this is what the government responds. You tell us to call a man and give him the work. When we check the man never qualify. So the fact that the government can't say this means that yes, they were discussing getting the work done.
True. I could go and watch how that story they play out then, okay? So
but the part of it, DJ, where we all have to look at is that if you reside at constituency and you look there and you see say, hey, that building is not safe anymore, there are things that you as a member of parliament can do. Yeah, you as a member of parliament can take steps to protect the people and live there. You don't need to wait for government procurement and everything. There is temporary measures that you could have put in place if you care one iota about the people and live there. And it's true.
With legal ramifications.
What legal ramifications? There's no legal ramification for you to fix people's business. No legal, that is lie. That is lie. And that is what I do. I go around and protect this white kid man because him look like a God.
I don't think nobody see him as no God. I don't think so.
Sierra was an American and the white like a shark. You know, parliament illegally. You was there illegally.
I want to remember. White.
Sure, common sense. Look, I'm ready now.
BG.
Yes, common sense.
And if you listen clearly what Andrew was saying,
she was very honest about something. Because when I listen to her conversation, she technically tell Golding that he fucked up, you know? He screwed up. Because irrespective of what was going on,
You said that earlier.
he said that, yeah. Irrespective of what was going on, him should put out more effort and support the people. Now, he so totally neglect the people, them, and it's sorry the people them still running around him.
Not totally neglect. She said, we gotta do a little better. Stop beating politics on this hard.
No, me not do no better because you know why? Me believe in performance. Take for instance, you see, Tivoli Garden. When Sierra built Tivoli Garden, and the people they were living in old cars, old board box houses, old zinc. They were living in on a squat land and like in Bacawal in dark condition. And look what he did. And this was in the 60s. He went and he built houses, built school, and put them in a very good community, one of the best community back then in Jamaica, Torada. The only community ever built where them have them own school, community center, you name it, park, etc., etc. And this dude couldn't get, after so much years, 2 stairs repair. Let me tell her something. And again, she was talking about, someone talked about eloquent speaking and getting things done. I think Chuck, you mentioned that. Michael Manley was one of the greatest speaker, but what was behind it? The source of word, because it was the biggest failure in Jamaican history. And he had set back Jamaica so much that it's going to take us 500 years to overcome these failures.
Come on, say top talk. I don't know where you talk, sir.
Hold on there, sir. Chief of Staff. Let the man free up. Your turn too forward.
Yet he was a great speaker. Because listener, Trevor Monroe, which was one of his main advisors, said that one of the reasons why they failed so much in the 70s, listen to me, VG, they embarked on a lot of social program, but they didn't figure out first where the money was going to come from.
So me hear argument.
So what they do now, they might do this, they might do that, they might do crash program, they might do bodyguard, they might do all of these things.
But if you're right, you could have right. We hear the logics already, you know. Yeah. Socialism, I try to make it happen, Lord.
See, some of them big man, they come up and chat some nonsense sometimes. The people where you used to live at Bacawal, are them same people that live from Riverton,
Mr. Blair.
out of Central Village now.
Mr. Blair.
The people where they get the house at Tivoli, and never them live down there. So when common sense are chatting to make certain you know where my talk say. Them run where the Rasta man them from down there and them end up at Riverton City and out of Central Village, Panny Hilltop. It is not those people get the house at Tivoli.
Nonsense.
Common sense, don't please.
Common sense, you can't tell me that. Common sense, no answer. Come on, no answer. Making one talk.
The orders before everybody starts talking. I'm a current, so what shall I say? You blame.
Me have to tell the people them good evening where just come again. Me have to tell them. Because you sit there, VG knows tell me out of order sometime and drop me out of box. But you know me a VG and Bridget. Because me love VG bad, you know. But what I'm saying now to you, Jenko people. I don't joke me. I'm not a man. Don't go there. When you talk, me not go talk. Please and thank you. It don't sound good, it don't sound appropriate. It sound, when everybody attack one time, it sound like you're dead on a rocky pint, a scale fish, and the fish got them drop out and the whole fly then come down says, wow, it don't sound good. It don't sound good. It sound bad. Some of us are PNP and some of us are Labour right. And everybody have a right to vote for who they want to vote for and do what they want to do. No PNP enough to beat down Labour right and say this, and no Labour right enough to beat down PNP and say that. Because everybody has their own opinion. You understand? They have one word to say every art know their own bitterness. You understand me? And me tell you no so. I'm want to listen me good. Because I no chat politics, you know, me chat about sex. But me I tell you no say. When VG is the host, and if VG say they want you to start proper and they want you to start who know as big people, respect yourself and respect the host. Mute to the mic and go and tap up the screen so till when it's your turn, you talk. When it's not your turn, you're silent and tap up the phone, because if you not tap up it phone we just crash. So we have to listen, we have to learn. Thank you, baby. We have to listen and we have to learn. You understand me? Me a PNP, me a labor, me a heavy barrier friend, but me a tell you this now. If Mark win tomorrow, me have to work. And if Mr. Golden, which is the Prime Minister, we know me have to work. And listen me, if the country in our tile tool, and handle not take out it, and a handle this, a handle that. If Mark come in, it go see him we so till it come out a reward, Sarah. So listen me, uno big people, uno behave uno self, no man, behave uno self and just be humble and be nice and make we speak nice. And if uno come over here with the politics and we go come pick on war one another and tell people we go suck one another, if prefer uno ask me how I dig this up, make me tell you no, that more sound better because me a big woman, me not nobody government. More than uno come on this platform, uno tell all the big man VG about him mother. Them some they out of order. Uno fi behave on yourself, man. Behave on yourself, man. Behave on yourself, man. Cause me can be rude and nasty at times, you know. But listen me, man, me respect VG. VG, I'm a brethren, you know. I'm a brethren. I PS VG know say me no chat politics, you know. I front me talk about and deep throat and them they sit there.
Karen, big up.
Now, yeah, me go cook me pot.
Big up, thank Andrea.
I me husband when them me not see Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole can work alone. And Mr. Cole a PNP and Mr. Cole nah this me. Mr. Cole are the only man as PNP when me and him work together, me and him move good as a brethren and him never disrespect me. I mean never disrespect him. But the next set of man then come and then disrespect you and then belittle you like, you know, look here front me, I been on my front sweet like a honey, you know.
Carol, big up Carol in the house. Big up yourself, you know.
Hey, leave Carol alone.
Not respect. Andrea, you're still there, Carol a cook. She a cook. Andrea, what about? Andrea got play a walk.
When people talk, me like talking up. So let me try to speak as eloquently as I possibly can, and sound as if I have a little amount of, you know, as if I'm an right person, and I went to university. And I was taught, but when you come from some Jagabites, you have to talk down, you have to condescend and speak on their level, or it will go over their heads. Anyway, when that person when come to the box up, I thought this, so when name Avil, you know, you want to jump on Avil page, and you say Avil a full-fledged labor right. Just jump on Avil page. Fine. So when them come up here and talk with them or whatever, I'm a person who me just jump and look. Can anybody go on my thing? We know say I defend a particular thing. But nobody come try being an imposter and I come impersonate not being committed to nothing.